This game is giving me nightmares.
But first, it's
Happy International
Friday.
Women's Day.
Oh, yeah, and that.
Yes. Happy International Women's Day, also known as Friday, 8th of March. Yes.
Heck yeah. Also, Psycho, is that the first time
Congrats
you
on
redeemed
being
first?
first and redeeming first for, I too believe, the first time.
It
Nice.
is, no? Like,
Nice.
I'm trying to remember.
Also, 50 stream watch streak.
Oh, why, thank you.
Not you,
Oh.
Psycho. With you, it's expected. With everybody else, it means the world to me.
It really does.
I was actually thinking about this earlier when we were making dinner while I was
Cheers.
stirring a white bean stew.
Took forever, by the way.
Yeah, but that's not... Thank you for killing my energy. I wanted to say, especially with like watch streaks and stuff, that kind of like... That made me think about this. You're kind of giving us the most valuable thing you have. And that's your time.
And your
And that's-
heart.
No, fuck that, I'm about the time. No, that too, of course, sorry. No, but I think it's easy to not understand how valuable that is.
Yep.
So, thank you very much. From
It is much
the bottom of
appreciated.
my heart, not Tifa's.
What heart, though?
So we don't need to subscribe, got it. You never have to. If you do, it's appreciated and it's very nice. I do like it, but if you can't or don't want to, then that's fine. I'm happy to just have you. Like,
We won't judge you if you don't.
yes.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I
not
really am
openly, but, you know, behind the scenes, we will talk about you. Badly, usually. No.
No, we're happy with everyone joining us, with chatting with us, just hanging,
I left the little
lurking.
pause with chat.
I was gonna say shit talking, but then I was like, nope,
Yeah.
we're chatting,
Thank you for trying to keep it positive.
cannibalisming together.
Evie, congrats on being second. Also,
All of
hello,
that. All
Dark
of
Lord.
that.
It's not anything you guys did. I just yeeted my tea bag tag into my tea, and I don't like that. Yeah, this one has honey in it, so this is going to be sticky now if I don't watch out. Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
I hope so.
So, cheers.
It's
To all
extra
of you.
flavor. I don't like paper flavor. We had some dumplings earlier today with dinner that were, I think,
I think they're called dumplings
old?
in English.
yeah, knödel.
Yeah, but knödel isn't...
Dumplings.
Yeah, but I think with dumplings, people usually think of like...
German dumplings. I think they're made of a mash of
Old
potato and old bread.
That you boil and then it sticks together.
It sounds disgusting, but it's really tasty actually. Like
It's not
it doesn't sound like you should eat it, but if you ever get the chance to eat knödel, K-N-O with 2 dots, D-E-L. If you ever get the chance, you should. They're tasty.
They're a bit
It's like bread.
underrated,
Bread is
I want to
good.
say. But
think they're
ours
rated.
were a bit old, so it tasted old,
Yeah, they tasted like the packaging they came in. We should have eaten them a year ago, I think.
basically.
Oh well. Hello, mommy. Happy Friday. I wanted to say though, wait, where did it go? Can't see anymore. If you're in peace with yourself, every day is Friday. One of the smartest things anybody has ever said, Psycho. Yeah, definitely.
That's why it's a quote.
Hi, mommy. Cool people over here. Always.
Cool
always.
people all over here.
Also next to me.
Cannibalisming strong, indeed.
She doesn't even get that I just said something nice about her. It's fine, you know, it's cool.
What did you say?
There's also a cool person next to me, I said. Take the compliment for... It's one of those days. Yeah. Knoodle
thank
sounds
you.
like canoodle. Little bit. But just in case, you're close, but this is the spelling. This. If you ever see this on a menu, try it. It's good. If every day is Friday, does that mean stream every day? If it was up to me, then yes, but... Oh.
If it was up to Jack, then yes, absolutely. If it was up to me, I'm quite fine with our 4-day Fridays a
Yeah,
week.
we also need to do stuff like buy groceries and do laundry and stuff. Yeah, it's a thing, unfortunately. Also, mommy...
Or we just do a Friday everyday stream, because every day is Friday.
Yeah.
So we stream every day. And then we just live stream doing laundry and shopping. It's a slice of life.
Potentially possible, but...
Slice of egg. Hey, there you go. There you go.
Probably not, no. No, I wanted to now for the third time say that Mame is super smart. Chat is also next to Jack. True, I completely did not consider that when she looked past me and straight at all of you. Did you do that intentionally or was it an accident?
Yes.
Yeah. Groceries are less important than our entertainment. Groceries are for scrubs. I don't have anything to say in my defense. I can, however, change the topic without a segue. So, different topic. There is no Jack gonna Jack moment. Yes? It's Tifa energy. I actually had a nightmare yesterday about, or induced, I think, by Zero Time Dilemma. I dreamt that I sent a clone of my body somewhere in the future, and then I shifted into that body, and then it was like this post-apocalyptic hellscape and I couldn't escape anymore.
I mean, that makes sense. I don't recall. I even watched back a bit today because yesterday, 2 days ago, everything went like bleh.
Painkillers are a hell of a drug.
I wasn't in a state to go that deep into something. But I don't recall if you can also like come back. The moment you send
yes,
a copy
if
of
you
yourself.
can shift, yes, assuming that your old body is still there. I would think, but you get a child disease and all the other people named Jack in the world got it at the same time? Kind of. No, I don't think there was a disease. It was more like, everything was like cliche I Am Legend, The Walking Dead, everything was exploded and broken and horrible. You woke up in San Francisco? I don't think I remember being in a specific place. It could have been. Could have been any other city either.
You've played this game too much.
Yeah. Post-apoplectic? What is apoplectic? Did I say that?
We need to cut it down.
Apoplectic. Overcome with anger, furious. Relating to or denoting apoplexy, a stroke. Okay, that's a dated version.
But aren't you trying to look up the apocalypse, or what are you?
Anger, furious kind of works, yes. I learned a new word today, thank you very much. I'll try to reuse it at some point. Also had a weird dream recently that feels very Zero Escape-esque. If you want to share, now's the perfect moment.
I'm telling you, we're playing this game too much. Like, it starts messing with everyone.
But I'm telling you this, A, because, haha, I actually had a nightmare about the game. No, but I woke up with a deep sense of dread. That was not fun. Have you ever just woken up sad, and then you realize it's about a dream you had, but the dream is slowly fading from memory, but the sadness or anger or whatever you felt is not going away? I hate that when it happens. Anyway, I had a evil epiphany. Evil-phany, if you want to create a new word.
Evil me?
Yes. Darklord, I think it was you last time that said Virtue's last reward is basically the bad ending that we're trying to avoid from happening by having Zero Time Dilemma. And I woke up, after feeling sad and confused, with the idea that I think the game is going to end with it's the bad end. Like
everything is the bad
end. Like what we saw happen in Virtue's last reward is the best ending possible. Zero Time Dilemma, like the plot, exists to try to find a way to have all of this not happen, but it doesn't work out. And the future we've already seen in the previous game actually is best case scenario,
but you
where
can't really,
a handful of people survive.
You can't really prevent or solve that anymore, because in several histories it has already happened. The only thing you can try to do is find this maybe one dimension where you can avoid it all.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
but in all
dimension,
of the other
that history
10,000
doesn't exist. I think that's gonna be the end. With we're going to meet somebody, God, fourth dimensional being, Sigma clone, whatever, at the end of
Space
time.
Hitler.
And then Space Hitler potentially. And then we're gonna have this deep, long, super depressing conversation about, yeah, I've tried everything. I've been everywhere at any point in time. The best thing you can do is go back to your 67-year-old body that you escaped from at the end of Virtue's Last Reward and just live for the rest of your short life, because there is no way to prevent anything. Or every time you prevent something, like Radical 6 being released, you make something worse happen by doing that. And that's going to be the end.
I still believe God or whatever Arceus, whoever we're going to meet is not going to be
It's time travel plot south of Booster Gold of a butterfly effect. This was a climate change stream now. Basically, that is part of why I woke up so sad yesterday. I was like, wait, I don't like any of this. I'm quickly gonna write this down.
Good. Also, Mame stream that felt Zero Escapee was also trying to escape someplace. People could die, but it was also like the Stanley Parable Groundhog Day, in where it all started from the beginning again with the knowledge I got. I was like stuck in a loop.
Wouldn't that over time get worse and worse? Because at some point the realization kicks in that nothing you do changes anything, and you just see more sadness and destruction. Like, I didn't want to think more about that, because like that shit's gonna make me spiral and that's not good. So I hope I'm wrong with that prediction. I don't want this one to be correct. Yeah.
I don't think it's, well, it could go into that direction. I mean, we're not gonna avoid all the things we've already seen.
Y'all need some dream catchers. I think we actually have one.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Where?
When? When I can't answer that. I think I was gifted one once, and I believe it is in one of the drawers in the bedroom.
It definitely is not.
I know I've had a dream catcher at some point. I don't know if we threw it away when we moved in here.
If you did, it's been over 15 years ago.
We moved in 8 years ago.
You also didn't have a dream catcher at your dad's place.
I did.
I'm quite sure you did. Anyway, also I woke up scared to look into the mirror once after a spooky dream.
Oh no!
Like that horrible. Is kind of shitty when something haunts you. It's like same when
it was great. Not sure about that, but
like you dreamt of something being under the bed, and you know it was a dream. And you know there's nothing there.
But the feeling is still there and you can't shake it.
But still you have a little peek, just in case. Just in case. And then sometimes you find a lost sock. Sometimes nothing.
And then the sock jumps at you. Jocks jumping at you is worse. That's more like high school. But I wanted to say, I'm 100% sure that I did have a dream catcher. Back when I still lived with my dad.
I have never seen a dream catcher.
Because how else would I have met you?
Oh, how smooth.
That was smooth as fuck.
That was quite smooth.
That was good.
That was really smooth. I don't even have a counter for that one.
Everybody write that one down. And buy a dream catcher that you then just make disappear after a while. Yeah, fucking try it. Listen, you can pretend it wouldn't work on you, but we know it works on everybody, because that one was like, mwah.
I mean, it doesn't work, but regardless, that was 10 out of 10 smoothness.
That is like an A+ for effort. So even if it doesn't work, it still works.
It absolutely does.
It's like somebody just handing you like $1 million. It's like, I don't know where you got it, but I still want it. Like, you know, it's like life-changing money.
Do I care where it comes from?
Yeah, you should.
I'll just not put it in the bank.
Oh, you shouldn't do that anyway. Illegal life pro tips, different story. Remember the lottery numbers and make the best. I wish I had that ability.
That would be nice.
I wish I could do that. Maybe one day.
That would be really nice.
Scariest dream I have is feeling my teeth fall out and seemingly waking up and spitting my teeth into my head. And then actually waking up. Oh, that's fucked up. Like you wake up in your dream, so you're like in this weird lucid state where you think, oh, I escaped my dream. Oh god, my teeth, and oh lord. That's like, what was that show called? Twilight Zone? One with, what's his name, Jonathan Frakes?
Doesn't ring a bell.
The guy from Star Trek.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Jonathan Frakes show. Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction? Could that be it? Is that the English name?
Doesn't sound like that's what you're looking for, but sure. But yes, bizarre, messed up dreams are great.
No, they're not. I hate them. I absolutely hate them.
And some stick around for so long. Like, you'll remember them for a while. The worst thing is, though, if you know you had a really deep dream,
What do you mean
and you
deep?
wake up, and you can, like, sort of grasp it, but it's just out of reach. Like, you can't remember, but then you can see, like, some flashes or images, and you try to, like, pinpoint
like
it.
the
and then it's
memory
like,
of it is there, but you cannot recall it.
Yeah.
Like you feel the feelings, you remember the like impact it had on you, but you cannot tell the story that you witnessed.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I have that every time when I do a recap.
It's just out of reach. Just out of reach.
Exactly. Basically that.
As long as the sleep paralysis demon doesn't decide to be the big spoon, you're fine. Just don't turn around. I mean, what if they're a good cuddler, you know? Fact or Fiction is a show where they mix real stories with a made-up one. Oh yeah, true. Like it starts with Frakes doing like a little skit kind of thing, and then they show you the show that they made in the show, and then they ask you, was this fact or was it fiction? And then he kind of condescendingly tells you whether you're right or not. Yeah.
Don't think I've ever seen
For dramatic reenactments. I remember like one of them is like the most vivid memory for me. We should watch that show at some point. It was about this kid with her older brother, I believe. They go to like this carnival kind of thing with like different stalls to like shoot the duck kind of game, throw a ball into cans. Forgot the names of these things.
The typical
carnival games, yeah. And then she meets this one guy, and he's like selling things, and she really wants like a brooch or something, and he goes, it costs you everything you have. And she's like, well, but I don't have anything, I only have like $1. He's like, well, then that's the price, everything you have. And then she buys it, and then like something happens, and her mother dies or something, and it's like, it's weird. I need to rewatch it. It's been 22 years since the show went off air.
Good have luck.
Yeah.
Speaking of dream completely different thing,
Yes.
but I also remember getting like recommendations on Reddit on where you can post your dream, and then someone explains to you what it means. Because like every dream has a meaning.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I remember getting those like a while ago. But I guess I never clicked on it enough to keep getting it recommended because I haven't seen it in a while. But I know it's a thing if someone is interested.
Yeah, sure. I want somebody to go all like deep psychology on. I had a dream about something that happened in a video game I have played for over 20 hours. Please tell me if that has any deeper meaning or if I'm just reliving the things that are happening in my head because I'm playing the video game. I think there is not much of a deeper story there, at least.
No, probably not, but still it can be funny. Or interesting.
Yeah.
Could be right on the mark. Could not be. Like, who knows?
Dark Lord actually knows the episode I'm talking about, the Rip Taylor episode. How much you got? It turns out he owned a brooch her grandma had once. That's what it was. Thank you for knowing, remembering, looking it up. Appreciate it.
We should check it out. They were very short episodes from what I just saw on Wikipedia.
I want to say like 22 minutes, usual like half-hour programming. Yeah.
I think for runtime it's at like 10 minutes.
Could be, I don't think so.
Well, doesn't matter. We can see if we can find it somewhere.
I prefer the weird, wacky nonsense dream over realistic ones. Same. I like the ones where I can fly. Usually I try to jump downstairs and then I float. It's kind of weird.
That is a gaming thing, because I've had that too.
Like I double jump in my dream, and when I float.
I don't do the double jump, but if I see like a stairs, I just like jump down, and then I like smoothly jump
like hover
all
down.
the way down. And I used to like jump down stairs as a kid a lot too.
Okay, wait, are we talking 2 steps jump? Or are we talking entire staircase, I'm about to die?
Like,
welcome to Jackass, don't do this at home
jump. Like hold on to the railing and then like jump slide as far as you can.
I've done that before too, and then I once really hit my ankle in a bad way.
Yeah, it can definitely hurt.
Yeah, don't do that, it's dumb.
But I think that like jump, fly, floating thing is someone everyone has dreamt before.
Possible. Tell us about your dreams, people.
The worst is if you dream that, you hit something, you jump awake, and you fell out of bed.
I've only fallen out of bed once in my entire life. Yeah, and not ever from one of those dreams.
I have a couple of times.
I'm not shocked.
Not in recent history. I think since we moved in here once.
Yeah, once I accidentally pushed you out of bed.
You pushed me out of bed.
Sorry. Unintentionally.
Other than that, never anymore really. Used to happen more often.
I've never hit something in my flying fun time dreams. Yeah, good for you. Like you should. I either double jump or literally just flap my arms. I never had to do the arms thing. Like it how do I explain this? Like in the dreams where I can like float or like fly kind of thing, it feels like it's somewhere like in my abs. Like if I like flexing a muscle that you don't physically have, and then I just go up or down depending on what I do. It could be that I once saw this in like an anime or something, like subconsciously that just registers at like, that's how you fly, dude. Just press the invisible muscle and then I go, something like that.
So you guys need to meet my first Danganronpa original character. Although she studies dreams from a scientific perspective, she doesn't interpret them. So
Okay.
how does that translate? For example, with a flying dream, what's the scientific perspective in that case? Because if you don't interpret them, you don't search for a meaning on why you have it. But then it's the how? No, not the how. Trying to...
Well, the scientific approach versus the, what does it mean?
Yeah, but what's the scientific approach? That's what I'm saying.
Stop asking me questions. I just try to sound smart. I just wanted to keep a conversation
I get that
going.
it's the scientific
It's
approach.
neuroscience, exactly. That's what I've been saying.
Just wondering, like, what is the...
It's neuroscience.
Oh, yeah, of course,
It's
that's what you said.
I can't have one little win with Tifa.
I don't know why, but I'm suddenly thinking of an episode in Dexter's Laboratory where Dexter himself put himself to like this dream machine, and it was like this huge thing that was hovering.
Is that the
behind
Omelette
him.
du Fromage episode?
No,
Then I don't recall
that
it.
was not the Omelette du Fromage episode,
Oh,
I
here.
believe.
My thing is that's how Goten and Videl learned to fly in Dragon Ball. I knew it was from something. That's how they explain flying in Dragon Ball.
Well,
Like it's like a muscle, and you just need to like flex it, kind of. I guess. Miss Vacation, but hello,
nerds.
Happy Friday. How are you doing?
My time is kind of blending into one. Did you now already have your
That's next week.
trip, or was that next week? Because I don't recall whether it was this week that you said you have a convention in the next week,
In the
or
future.
whether that was last week that you said you had the convention this week.
In the future, I believe. Yes. I leave next
weekend. Okay, then
See, there we go.
it wasn't that long ago
Yeah.
yet. That's why
Speaking-
time is like... Oh, no, it's gone.
I like how your eyes go all wide when you try to catch the time. Like,
Yeah, like it's just flying around and I keep missing it. No?
see, I don't need to
I've had
grasp the time because I get to spend it with you.
That's sweet, but don't move my back.
Oh yeah, she's still sore in the neck and stuff.
I can move more than I could 2 days ago. but it's still...
That's true. Speaking of Dragon Ball, rest in
still
peace,
so-
Akira Toriyama. Yeah. Apparently he died on the 1st of March already, but it wasn't announced until today.
Yeah, but all the articles I saw said yesterday though.
The one I did actually read said he did pass away on the 1st. And now they've just issued the statement. Which I guess makes sense.
I felt like rewatching Dragon Ball for a long time.
Wow. Doesn't go anywhere.
That's true.
All of
Time to
Dragon
start
Ball?
again.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
I was thinking of like Dragon Ball.
Kind
Maybe
of.
Z again, but
Yeah. I think it's about that time for a funeral. Yeah, it makes sense. You want to like
process
close off
and
all of that before you go, hey.
in peace first before everyone goes nuts.
I like that approach of giving like the family and everybody around the person the time to, you know, at least deal with the most instant like part of a situation before you go public with this with public figures. Usually like
Gonna have journalists everywhere. Not
Yeah,
the right time when you're trying to plan a funeral.
exactly, I want to say usually it's like, oh, this person just died 12 seconds ago. It's like, okay, I understand this is news, but does it matter if I learn this now or in a week? Yeah. Oh well. I also say it wrong if I recall correctly. It's omelette du fromage. I keep telling Tifa, if you ever go to a French-speaking area, it's
I
not
don't care.
omelette du fromage because
I
that literally means
have learned-
omelette made out of cheese. You want to order
that's
omelette
exactly what I
au
want.
fromage.
No, that
omelette
is
with
exactly
cheese.
what I want. Besides,
You just want
Dexter's
molten
Laboratory taught me this, and I shall stick to it.
You just want a plate of molten cheese.
Doesn't anyone?
I mean, yes, but
Would
I
you
want that
say
cheese.
no if you get that? That's what I mean. Like, of course you will eat that.
I wouldn't let you eat that.
Well,
Grab the time things. Tifa says some weird things. Yeah.
it makes sense. It's like the fishing for the duck words, you know.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Oh, what was this? The conveyor belt at the supermarket?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because the conveyor belt makes like this movement.
I need to actually keep track with all of the Dutch sign language you give us. Because like that's right now the only one I remember. And I know you've done more than that. Yeah.
I haven't done that many.
Time is like, and now it's gone. I know, right? It's so weird.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's all
The
blended.
worst thing about time is the more fun you have, the more time seems to speed up. Why? Why can't it go slower when I'm having fun? Would you turn up your nose if a full cheese omelette appeared on your plate? I actually probably would, because I would ask what cheese they use to see if I can eat it, because not all cheese is vegetarian.
Let's say what you
So yes,
ordered had the
I would.
vegetarian sign.
Then I would not. But I would share it with you.
That's okay, but I still have my own plate. And then we share yours.
No, we have one plate if there's just a ton of
I
cheese.
can eat what I want.
Yes, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Neither should I.
I
theory
disagree.
Of relativity is so beautiful and so tragic. Yes, it is. You
So
know,
still need to get to Science Gate.
yes, we do. Talking about things that are beautiful and tragic. Tifa, what do you remember happened the last time in Zero Time Dilemma?
We're still in the D team. Actually, wait, no. The last time we played Zero Time Dilemma on my favorite
How much
letter
did he
is
to
X.
pay you for you to skip that part of a recap?
When you do shorter sentences.
Fuck you. How much did he pay you?
Okay.
Jack, you can't call Tifa beautiful and tragic. She didn't even notice.
I am tragically beautiful. What can I say?
No, I'm agreeing. Carry on.
I actually rewatched a bit about the whole transporter thing, but by doing that, I forgot what happened before that, and I know we did a room. We definitely finished a room.
Yeah, we did. I also don't recall which one.
See?
Because
I
all I remember is Space Hitler. Okay, so...
We did a room, and then we got into a new room.
We finished an entire flow that is now lost in time to us. because we all don't remember. However,
it was the one with the tree note that was before.
However, we ended the stream with entering the transporter room, which opened the biggest can of worms in any video game I recall playing in I don't know how long. Because the transporter is a relic that was found in 1888 by, I believe, German explorers somewhere in the North Pole or some shit like that?
South Pole.
A pole. And then they brought that thing back home, where the US recovered it after World War II. The transporter is apparently not made by human beings. The transporter has the ability to replicate anything, including humans.
It's an atom copy machine.
Yeah, what was it called? Subatomic 3D printer? Something like this.
Something
it
like
recreates anything you put into it. And then gives you the ability to place it anywhere in space-time, which means
you can
make a clone of somebody who can shift and put them into anywhere in the multiverse. And my mind immediately went full poof, because that means, and that's one of my theories from last time,
that we're gonna meet Space Hitler, was your theory.
None of the story here matters, ultimately. All that matters is somehow getting to a point where Sigma realizes, holy fuck, I can use this thing to go to, I don't know, 1,000 years in the future, 1,000,000 years in the future, the end of frickin' time. Who knows? Who cares?
We don't know how accurate that thing even is, though.
I need to use this thing to go anywhere in the infinite multiverse to get answers to try to avoid shit from going down.
However, that thing isn't like, oh, I'm gonna make 50 copies and I'll send them out. It only works once every 10 months. So if you would make...
The sending somebody takes so much energy, or sending something like a human clone would take enough energy that it needs to recover for 10 months after a single use.
So I do believe we are definitely going to use that device, but we're going to be stuck in wherever we are for several years.
And I'm saying the 10 months to recharge doesn't matter, because you make one clone. If you are a person with the ability to shift, you make one clone of yourself, send that thing to, I don't know, however you believe human advancement goes, let's say 10 years in the future. You send your body there, you find somebody that can explain to you how to create a bigger power source, travel back, rig that thing up to a bigger power source.
That wouldn't really work in the environment we are.
It doesn't need 10 months anymore.
Nah, not gonna work. I'm telling you now, we're gonna sit in that room for several years, sending a copy every 10 months, and in the meantime, we're gonna have our whole life in that room, or in the area we now are at.
That could also happen.
Sigma's gonna start... Sigma? Who's in there again?
Sigma and Diana. Phi is currently missing. Again. It's always Phi.
Phi is still missing. I'm gonna assume we'll find Phi. And then Sigma is gonna start his little harem with Diana and Phi in there. Starts a family with the two of them. Starts repopulating mankind. While the clones start doing their thing.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my god, the transporter...
We're gonna spend years in there.
Opens the door to infinite Rule 34 fanfiction.
I'm writing it down though.
I don't think there's gonna be a harem ending where it's just Sigma surrounded by whatever people he wants to surround himself with.
Actually, wait, first...
That would be really funny in a way, but I don't think that's what they're gonna go with in the end. Just saying. What's she typing? Luna is taken, by the way. Yeah, your Luna is taken. I think the other 6 million Lunas that will somehow run around there won't be. But a Rule 34 ending is still in the cards? It depends on your headcanon, I guess. Just build more Lunas, exactly. Tifa's still typing somehow.
There
She wrote down, Sigma will start a harem with Luna and Fi.
with Diana.
Diana and Fi. Yeah, same thing. Same person. Doesn't matter now.
Basically. But the R24 ending is still on the cards?
Yes.
It definitely will be.
In universe, this is more likely than with most other video games. Just saying. I can steal a patent. I will not share. The 6 million Sigma clones will come and haunt you and get the patent from you. I don't think he'll take no for an answer.
We'll just make copies. You can have your own copy.
Potentially. Or if Sigma doesn't want to share, he just takes your body and sends you somewhere else.
But your body doesn't get
Bam!
sent somewhere else, basically.
But the body that gets created does. And then
I mean,
he
that
forces
one
you
does.
to shift into that body and destroys your OG body.
But it doesn't change the fact that the original will still be there.
Not if I destroy it.
I mean,
You
yeah,
can
that
force somebody to die with the dinosaurs that way if you want. Just saying.
Technically, yes.
Great many visual novels have Rule 34, although I try to avoid rule. Let's see if a game will give us the chance to avoid it here.
Try.
To
I don't think you can at some point.
Yeah, that's the worst. If you...
It will find you.
Like, imagine you're playing a game that you went into totally unspoiled, like you don't want to know anything about it because you want to experience it fresh by yourself, and then suddenly it just becomes this, like, weird hardcore porn schlock. It's like, is it too late for a refund? Can just get 10,000 clones to fight the Sigma clones. If he shares the technology.
I mean, that's one way to repopulate humankind.
Where have I put the hand cream? I shouldn't have cleaned up in here. It's fine. I'll
Check the drawer.
No. It is missing.
I cannot
Next
tell
time.
you where it is.
I was checking in advance if that's going to happen. Smart. Smart.
We can have a look during the break.
Are you ready, Tifa?
I am ready. Bring it.
Bam! Video games. I like, now you could see that for a second, how when you were saving the game in an escape room.
You did click the top one, right?
Yes. That gives you this like shot of where you are. Always check your closet for clones. Always. Let's try to open one of the pots.
Like, this is exactly what happened to Avril Lavigne.
What?
You don't know the theory that Avril Lavigne died years ago and she's been replaced
By a robot?
by a clone named Melissa, or a doppelganger named Melissa.
To be fair, Avril Lavigne, I don't know if it's Photoshop, makeup, or lucky genetics, but I remember the last time I saw her in anything,
She still looks
she
incredibly young. She looks great.
she looked exactly like she did at the like skater boy time.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck is happening? We're talking about clones. Isn't that the right moment for that?
Or did we do something here?
I hope not. Meanwhile,
Look at the screen
like,
getting paranoid. Yeah, so Avril Lavigne was here. They put her in the pot.
yes, the Zero Escape series is actually subtle hints by the writers to purport the idea that Avril Lavigne is a clone.
Could definitely use some Avril
Yeah.
Lavigne.
I don't think it would make the world a worse place.
I mean,
Quite the opposite.
don't know enough about her for
Meanwhile,
that. There was an input pod, right? I think a person could lay down in there.
there,
In there, yeah.
this.
I think a person could lay down in there.
No, I'm saying you already fucked up your line on the first word.
What did I say?
There. There was an input pod, yes.
Oh, then I
This.
saw the there first and then I moved on. I'm like, what do you mean? There is there. There.
Tifa reads all of her lines backwards in her head. It looks like a lidded bed, just like Zero said.
It sounds a lot like a coffin.
I'm used to getting into a pod, but now I just feel terrible. Alright, let's check the other one.
It's called an input pod. It looks like a bed with a lid.
So,
They said, see you later, boy. He was a skater boy. Could not
look, drawings.
remember. What's this? A card? Was there a banana on the other one?
Yeah, here.
No,
A banana with a belt.
No, there was definitely like a banana on one of
It's
the
a
other
banana
cards.
with a belt trying to summon a demon. Get with a program, Tifa.
Oh, there, 2 bananas. Oh, there's a card here too.
This looks kind of cute, actually.
This looks more like Meltan than a human.
Little bit, yeah. Another card. Sun card.
I would have said target, but sure.
I would have said boob.
Oh, I mean, I would have gone with target, but...
Or a very thin donut with a crumb in the middle.
Target. Like, boob is already far-fetched.
You're so boring.
But sun, that's like even behind boob.
There's a card over here.
See?
It's 2
the
moons.
Bananas. Double nana all
It's
the way
2
across
croissants.
the moon.
No?
Or croissants, yeah.
Or
I'll
wait.
take it.
Wait, can I? No.
This design looks like 2 crescent moons side by side.
I think it's either 2 moons or a solar eclipse.
It's a stripe in it though.
It's a good question. I was hoping I could get out the like drawing board function, because then I would have drawn pajamas on it. Do you remember bananas and pajamas?
Oh yeah, but no.
Hater. This looks like a Mega Man attack. Oh yeah.
That would also work.
Like a charge buster shot that you need to unlock. Yeah. Is that where?
Wait.
Is that what they call an areolar eclipse? The sun being behind the boob?
I was like...
Yes, it's the best way to lose your eyesight, by looking directly at it.
What's an areolar again? I was like, oh yeah, wait, I remember.
Yeah, it's your favorite name.
Yeah, it really is. So it's such a beautiful name.
Is the Jelly Man coming? Maybe. Who knows? Oh my god, Jack, I remember. Don't we all somehow? Give me the cards.
There's
That's
so
a
many
bird.
cards. We've had these symbols in Mira's thingy as well. Remember where you had to like make symbols in the room where we had a bazooka?
Oh, the hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
No.
Remember the bird and some of the other symbols? They were in there as well.
There's a card over here. Birdman card. Aww. I would give him treats.
It looks like you're cute.
What?
Oh, there's a card here too.
That's what the Birdman says. Star card. Okay.
Now we put more details on the boob.
Do you think the star's first name is Patrick? Patrick Star? I tried. I tried. Pentacle is my least favorite genre of porn.
Oh, there's a card here too. No, this
Nothing?
is Patrick.
I like how you completely neglected my pentacle line.
Yeah.
Human and moon card. Where are we going with this?
This looks slightly cute. I'm guessing some... why are there so many cards?
Become croissant.
Another card.
That'd be nice. Flower card.
This looks like that Pokemon. What's it called? Lily? No, not Lily. Spiritomb?
Spiritomb. Yeah, I mean, this is not really a pot, but a little bit, yeah. I don't understand why they all have a little dot in the middle. There's a card over here.
Not all of them.
Oh, triple moons. Alright.
Why do you see a dot in the bananas? And another card.
Oh, they have a line.
Yeah, a line is not a dot, now is it?
1 moon, 2 moon, 3 moon. There's a card over here.
So many cards. Wind.
It looks like a 6 and a 9 at the same time.
It looks like a little sperm ball. Hmm?
It goes with the areolar eclipse.
Yeah, I want to say so. I don't really see something else in it.
No. I wanted... No. This looks like a button. This looks like a button. And no.
You don't get to...
Good job, Jack. You counted to 3. Yes. There are days where I can't even do that. So
What the heck comes after 6?
yeah, fellas, these are some weird segues today. It's a Friday. What can I say?
Also, I feel like the game is a bit more out of control, not us.
No, Jack, that's a computer screen. Clearly, that's what the game designers wanted me to know.
No,
Not the weird button thing.
it's a monitor, right? It's not showing anything.
I don't think the machine itself is on.
I think we need
That's
power
helpful.
somehow.
And probably like 3 cards.
So glad the spur was just hanging out of there.
Yeah, let's go.
Maybe set it to bananas.
Let's go with the areolar eclipse. It feels better. This is the machine's output point.
Output. So something is going to come out of it?
I'm happy I just put the sperm out.
Oh, my back hurts from laughing.
We'll figure that out once we turn the power on. Alright. Wait.
Oh, place cards here. There. There.
Oh. Alright.
It says place cards here. Let's try with this card.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, one of the lights above turned on.
Huh? Did the color of his card change?
Oh, now it's green. I thought it was already like this.
What or not, you're killing me. The areolar eclipse, also known as the titty eclipse.
That's the Latin name. Good thing we just activated it.
Martinat, I love you. No, it was something darker, I think. Regardless, we still don't know everything. Let's find more cards. It turned from dark blue to dark green.
You better find the shortcut again to quickly go through.
And all of the other cards are now blue.
No, they already were blue.
Were they?
Yeah.
You
now activated one. Oh, the front of the card.
Yes.
Yeah, that is now blue.
Only have 5 minutes till the meeting, so either die now or wait another 45. I'll try to wait 45 minutes.
We're probably still here in 45 minutes.
Yeah. Wait, no. I'm trying to...
I think you need to go out for the explanation.
Where do I find the button that tells me the controls again?
There.
Here. Oh, why are the controls so weird? W, of course. Where's Gab? I don't know.
Gab did not follow us. Reminder that you still need to do a
Rorschach stream.
True.
At some point.
We definitely,
Yeah.
that's still on the things to stream plan list.
I might have just written it down again. Because I keep forgetting to.
No, we have it written down already. We just need to find like a date.
Yeah.
One more light turned on. Maybe we need to turn them all on. Light.
Hey, you sexy card.
You've seen this. Titty clips.
Titty Clips, also a great name for a porn website.
That would actually work. I would check if the domain name is free, but I don't want to know what shows up if I put that in.
That's my guess. I noticed something too. Placing the card here changes it to a different color.
Oh, you're right. Now we can tell which ones were already done.
True, but that's all the information we have right now. Let's keep going.
What do you think we do with the cards after? What? Nothing is happening.
We used that card earlier. It seems that each card triggers it only once. Alright.
The light turned on. Let there be light. Now we have 5 of them. Lit.
Lit. Semi-Pro used Scald. Rock'n'Roller hung on with Sturdy. Rock'n'Roller was burned. Get fucked, bitch. Yeah, it feels so good, no? Like first it takes it away with Sturdy and then you still get her. The 6th one is on now.
Rock'n'Roller can be really annoying though.
Ding. And the 7th. 8th. It's on. Okay.
Why did I feel the need to say something after every line? Or after everything? Ah, there we go. Thank you.
We are lacking 2 cards.
There.
So, that was easy. There's a card over here.
Let's find the other one first.
2 humans.
There. On the
Oh, yeah.
on the thingy there. There's a lot of stuff here.
I don't see anything useful.
I kind of feel like organizing it right now. There really isn't anything we can use here. We can use... Oh, there we go.
Another card. Human and 2 moons. All
This
right.
looks like we need to place the cards on there.
Let's do this first. Oh, just how many are there? How many times must we do this? Damn you, Zero.
Just once more. Calm down, Sigma. I think there's only one more left. And now you're gonna skip past it.
No.
Here goes the last one. Do you think this charges the room? Huh? What's that?
A book? Let's check it out. Right. Ooh, shiny hunting. Trying to get a dang Fennekin outbreak to spawn at least. I'm wishing you all the best with that.
I think I have a couple of shiny Fennekins.
Only in Pokemon Go.
Only in Pokemon Go, yeah.
This is a hologram stereoscopy.
Wow, incredible! There's a picture in the air. Is it okay to touch?
It should be fine, but why? It is only a picture after all, you can't feel it.
Isn't poking your hand through the hologram fun? Come on, try it. Oh.
Chapter 1. New.
Okay, we have 0 sperm. And that's it.
What? Something's happening over at the nucleus.
I wonder what it is. Let's go see. Okay, I think that means we need to put... I'm gonna take a picture of this.
I'm gonna equip the sperm card first.
Let me take a picture of this order.
Say cheese, everybody. It's Project Blue Book. Dang, we have 0 sperm. That's why it's called Zero Time Dilemma. Birdman, flower human. In any other context, I would ask you if you're having a stroke, but here it makes sense. Alright.
Isn't this bracket just about the size of those cards we found?
Let's try putting one here. What was that laugh?
What does this mean?
This felt very Majora's Mask suddenly.
Okay, a bird
Bird eats
countered us. So
the
I
wind
think,
card.
what if we do another bird? What if it's the order here?
Can try. The symbol we used disappeared.
Maybe it means the symbol on the other side was stronger?
Oh my god, it was sent to the Shadow Realm. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Try a bird as well. Let's see what happens.
Let's try again.
What just happened? I have no idea.
The symbols collided together and the one on the other side disappeared.
Does that mean our card was stronger? Wait, I should probably write down what beats what. Do you have a pen?
No, we literally have a OneNote file here, Tifa.
Okay, fair enough. I'll write it down.
Bird beats areolar eclipse.
Bird beats sperm.
Wind equals 0. Whatever that means.
No, you forgot the bird beats sperm.
Oh yeah, true. We also know that.
I like how that took you 5 minutes.
So, bird better than sun. And what was it, wind? They're not gonna make us brute force this, are they? Let's go back to the book thing first.
Wait, put another card in. See what happens first.
I want to check the book again. But this time with something else equipped.
The book lit up. Maybe there's something else we didn't check.
The alien civilization that created this transporter utilized 13 symbols, each one representing a number from 0 to 12. Their relationships are as follows.
Can't say.
Okay, it's basic math. It's algebra.
So basically what we saw with the purple symbols is math.
But this is algebra. Like every symbol is a variable, and if you have multiple of that, you just multiply the value. It's not... Yeah, I mean... You multiply, you don't add them up. That's different.
Yeah, but the question is, what do they want us to do with it?
New question. Oh no, math. Yeah. You know this one is...
We know wind is 0.
Okay, give me this for a second. So... Hell yeah, algebra. I hate maths. This shit is easy. Let's see if my brain agrees.
Well, I'm glad it's easy for you.
We were shown the human first. So I want to say human is 1. Do we have one with 3 humans?
But then what does the 1 moon mean?
Moon should be obvious.
I can't say I see it.
Oh, wait. Like this?
Do you want to think aloud on what your reasoning is for that?
I need more hints. I drive out to the coast and nom some nugs, so I have to be back later or catch them all.
Enjoy.
Enjoy some nugs for us, and thank you for the
Have
love.
some for me as well.
Think prime numbers.
What's a prime number again?
You say these things like they're supposed to mean something to me. I know I've dealt with this shit in high school.
Created.
Past that, it's gone. Do we get more clues if we hold more cards? No.
Can we go back to... Oh wait! The birds and stuff. That shows probably the numbers. The bird beats sun and wind. Which means the bird is a higher number than 0 and sun.
What are prime numbers?
We can figure it out with the machine.
We can try that. Oh, so we have to kind of brute force. Okay, cool. Use the chart. The chart isn't telling me enough.
The chart isn't really helping.
You're joking, right? I wish I was.
I don't see what we're supposed to see in the chart.
Let's use the moon card now. Let's try again. Okay.
Flower beats...
Flower over moon.
What, was that a moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 1 moon.
No, this is a moon.
Yes,
oh, yeah,
that's what
the
I
flower.
just used.
Yeah, okay.
Let's try again.
The symbols crashed together and then they both disappeared.
What does that mean? They were the same symbol. Okay,
when
flower doesn't help.
I'm quite sure same symbols cancel each other out.
Try again.
Bird beats 3 moons.
Bird beats 3 moons. Alright.
We lost? But why?
Because I don't understand numbers. Do we have... We only have 1 Birdman card, right?
Yeah.
Alright. What about the star card?
I got the math right but understood one of the other rules wrong. Took me ages. I seriously don't see it.
I get that they all have a value.
What was it against?
Star beats... No, that's not the moon. Sun? Which one was it?
I don't know, I didn't see.
The sun. Star beats sun.
Star beats sun. I seriously don't see how with that civilization card.
Moon beats...
Moon beats star and moon cards.
And moon.
Wait, you wrote that at bird. You wrote that at bird.
Yes, because that was the bird card that destroyed us.
You just said moon beats.
Was that the moon? That was a bird. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he said moon. That's why.
Look at the screen. Don't trust my mouth.
I'm trying to figure it out with the chart.
The chart is OP. Yeah, if you understand math. You did Jack, but it was a bird. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Never trust the things I say. Human and 2 moons.
Human and 2 moons beats the sun. Maybe we should use the same...
Skip 60 minutes, probably, yeah.
I think it's best to keep using the same card to see if it comes across different symbols.
Does it? No.
Ah, sure. Because then it would have been easier
I'll give it one more attempt, but I think that's not how that works. Oh!
Huh.
It does change.
Hey, it beat the bird.
3 moons. Moon times moon times moon. Are there any perfect cubes here, I wonder? I understood the first part you said.
You could have written that in Chinese and I would have understood as
What
well.
is a perfect cube?
It's not helping. It beat the bird. Human and 2 moons beat bird.
Okay. Human and 2 moons. Bird. What the hell? Are you serious? Yes.
I do not see it.
Since when did we get good at math stuff?
It might be super logical, but I seriously don't see which number is what.
Like, I get that they're multiplications, but... Wait, looking at the picture.
Do you know what a perfect square is? No.
One where... What? I mean, a square is where all 4 sides are the same length, right?
Yeah, but what's a perfect one then?
Yeah, I don't know, because how can you improve on all sides being the same length?
I can understand that these symbols can multiply into a new symbol. But that doesn't tell me anything yet about the value.
A perfect square is a number that can be written as one number times itself. Do you have an example?
Oh yeah, no, that's where it went. I can't reach the explanation.
Like, you're still talking math. For example, 36 is 6 times 6. Yes. Okay, that I understand. Yeah. Alright. 6 to the 2nd power. Yeah.
Do another one in the meantime. 16 is 4 times 4.
Yes. Did we do 3 moons yet? No.
Three moons beats flower.
I don't think this approach is gonna work.
I don't think so either, but...
Perfect cubes are numbers to the 3rd power. Okay.
You will need to solve this puzzle because this is
It's when they don't have a little 2 above it, but a little 3.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me anything compared to this thing. Like, I don't see the connection.
1, 8, 27, 6. Okay. I still was with you with 3. But 0, 1, 8, 27, 64, 125? Oh, wait!
Find
2
any
times
number
2 times 2. Yeah,
that
no, I get
can
it.
be reached by multiplying the same number 3 times with itself. I did not sign up for math today. But still, that doesn't
But wait,
ring a bell for me
I think
yet.
with that we can do this. Where was the thing in the book? Let's think about it. Can you give me more chapters, please? So, Which number can you multiply with itself 3 times and still have a number between 1 and 12?
One.
The moon has beaten several cards, so I don't... No, the moon cannot be 1, because 3 times 1, 2 times 1 would all occupy the same space. The moon cannot be 1. So, first thing we deduced.
I'm gonna leave this fully up to you. Or we search the room for more hints. There's no way this is the only hint.
This is the hint. Match the symbols to the numbers. This should be simple enough. Match each of the symbols above to the correct number at the bottom.
Check to determine.
You can solve moon now. Can we though? Because the triple moon got destroyed by the flower.
Yeah, but technically the first moon.
2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So let's assume it's this. Because if 3 is 8...
Can you check if certain numbers are correct? Do check?
No, checks the whole thing.
Yeah, but maybe it says if 2 is correct, for example.
No, Tifa, why would it do that? You excluded 1. Yeah, because I would imagine 1 is one of the symbols we only have 1 of. Because multiplying 1 makes it still be 1. Bird, sun, pentagram, moon, sperm, person, flower.
Was the moon beaten by something? Sun.
The moon beat flower. The moon beat flower. These symbols must be 0, 1 and prime numbers.
Yeah, I'm completely lost. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Should we check the room first? More clues?
There is no other clue, Tifa.
We barely checked the entire room.
There is no other clue.
How do you know? Did you check the rest of the room?
No, but I don't need to. This is simple math, technically. We're just exceptionally bad at this.
I feel like if you get one number, this is solvable. But with the wind one, that doesn't show.
We've got multiple numbers though. We know this is 0. Try the moon with 3. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. That wouldn't work. This card, this one couldn't fit then. That doesn't work. If moon is 2 and sperm, flower, moon, then what is flower, I wonder?
Well, flower would be 1, but that doesn't... Flower can only be 1.
Flower beat moon, 3 moons beat flower. Could technically be anywhere between here, but I'm guessing the hint is this one.
Oh wait, no. If flower beat moon, it can't be 1. Because flower is higher than the first moon.
Oh wait, yeah.
So that's not possible. That means it has to be 3, if anything. Did the 2 moons beat flower? No, 3 moons beat flower.
Got beaten by flower.
You solved moon. So all 3 moons are in the correct thing.
Gonna go with 9. Do you think human is?
Look at this chart again. I seriously don't see what you guys are seeing.
Wait.
Okay, but if 1 moon is 2, what is the human?
Human cannot be 1, because 1 times 2 would be 2, and this one is already there.
Yeah, but the card with the human and the 2 moons is human times moon times moon. So we have Tifa. 4 plus something.
Prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Those have to be the unique ones, the unique cards. That would make sense. Let's put this one here.
It would be easier if we know what human is.
Yeah, if flower beat 3 moons and there's only one option, okay, it has to be a prime number because you cannot multiply it in this game. So this one has to be 11. Thank you. 0 and 1 also unique. Yeah, because you can't multiply it. But you can multiply 1. But,
doesn't the sun have to be 1 then? Everything beat the sun so far. I think sun is 1.
I can get behind that. Here's a guess, but I think flower, bird, and areola are 1, 7, and 9. Not necessarily in order though. Wait! Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Don't have a chart or things you check memorize. We'll get there, we'll get there. It's kind of mean that you can't even like go back to the other screen from this one. Like here is no check button.
That would be.
I mean, check yes, but not check like the thing you saw earlier. All right, help me out here. Put that away. That just tells you that there's multiplication involved, Eva.
Yes,
that
but
doesn't
you
tell
can
anything
do
else.
some counting to figure out which number it is.
I would like to do that here though, because here we can see what we already assigned for numbers. So, if the moon is 2, what do you think the star is? Because it has to be multiples of 2. It has to be an even number.
I'm gonna assume 10.
So you say star is 5, and that's 10.
No, I mean this one is 12, and the star is 10. You said it has to be an even number.
Multiply, Tifa, not addition. Multiply.
Yeah, I'm not multiplying. That's
5
I'm not getting that.
times 2 is 10. 5 times 2, 10. That's what I'm
like
saying.
that. Like
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Maybe put that thing away because
No,
you're looking
I
at
need it.
If you say so. Can human be did the bird get beat by anything? Yes, the bird got beat by human and 2 moons. If human is 3.
That's 4.
If human is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Times 3 is 12. Yeah, that checks out. Then this is 6. This is 9 and bird is 7. No. I was so sure.
Bird is 7. AD human is 3, I believe. AD human? What's AD?
And human is 3. Yeah,
and
that's
human.
what I was thinking, but that's not. Switch bird and flower. Does that check out? I mean, yeah, bird was only beaten by this one. And flower... Yeah, there we go. No thanks to Tifa. Thank all of you for helping me solve this.
I still don't fully get it, but I'll
It's
take it.
multiplication, Tifa.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
I
X
just don't
times
get
Y
it.
and stuff. See, there you go. Please take a picture of it.
Oh, I can do that.
You said flower beat moon. Did I? I say a lot of Alright.
Well, I think we have that.
I feel like we've just solved the most difficult thing.
Yeah, we have flower beat moon written down though.
I'm gonna delete this because we actually have the numbers now. So
Did I take a picture? Yeah, I did.
yes, you did. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. The alien society has 2 methods for expressing numbers, however. By converting the number symbols displayed by the nucleus to a second format, you will determine the correct cards to place.
Okay.
To what? Convert the numbers to what? What's that supposed to tell me? Oh,
Oh, this time the monitor on the machine over there turned on.
we should check it out.
Incredibly basic math. I feel like incredibly basic
Not for
math
me.
doesn't use perfect squares and all of that. That made it like so much more confusing.
I mean, it makes sense that this one wouldn't be easy because this machine can literally place you somewhere in the multiverse, so it makes sense that I wouldn't be able to operate it. Even highly advanced aliens can't escape math. unfortunately. Okay.
Something's on the monitor.
I think it's displaying the object it's going to make. It's a 3D printer after all.
Does that mean it's going to make it now?
I think so. Let's try it.
Oh. Looks like something came out.
So it was made. So it made what was displayed on the monitor. Decagon reels. I feel like a highly advanced end compared to these guys. It's math. It doesn't fit in.
Like I said, I'm glad you got it.
Now we've got decagon reels, Tifa.
Looks like we'll need to solve our own puzzle. 5 decagon rings.
Each side has a mark like those cards.
We still got the cards though, so we're not done with that yet.
Okay.
But I say before we continue, we take a short break, reset our minds, and then continue on to the next puzzle.
Sounds like a good idea. Decagons. I'm decagon out of here.
PRB.
BRB. No, my brain is still full of fuck. Can we not do algebra anymore, please?
On to the next puzzle.
It's still the same puzzle. This is what messes me up so much. Guessing it's about this thing? Because this thing looks like it can be spun.
Let's try to put the reels we found into this machine. I'm not ready for this.
We have 5 reels, so it should fit.
It went in perfectly. Do we also need something on that top thing?
I hope not.
Like, does that also fit 5, or what is the row next above it?
I honestly don't want the answer to that. Because if I need to do more of these math puzzles, then good luck.
Oh wait, what was the symbol that was floating in the air?
We can find out after you read your line.
The decagon reels are in place on the horizontal axis.
Nothing's on the vertical one yet.
That's probably the solution. Bird, 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 flower, human.
So you want... Okay, we can't place the cards there though, because...
No, but can you turn this? No?
No.
Oh, we do need something in the vertical one. Okay.
Alright.
I take back what I said.
Oh, look, a locker.
This locker won't open.
I doubt we have to be concerned. It's probably just a change of clothes.
Can you print this out again?
Before you continue, I would like to remind you that last time you had a neck ache and you did this, it got worse.
Well, yeah, but I don't have another...
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, but I can't sit in another way where it's not...
Yeah, because you have a neck ache. I get that. But you trying to fix it has made it worse for last time.
Yeah, but sitting in this chair is not gonna make it go away.
You can stand if you want. It's just people will only get a shot of like your mid-body.
Great idea.
I'm just saying. I think these are the symbols we need because we got 5 of these things and there are 5 symbols in the app. The problem is, where do we get more. 5 more?
Can you click on the machine again? Is there more to print? Something else appeared on the monitor.
Is this the same thing as before?
It looks a little different to me.
Let's just try to make it. This one has more sides, I think. Oh, a dodecagon. Wanna bet?
A dodecagon?
Dodecagon. Why are you pulling my thumb?
I don't know.
Tifa, that is TOS.
Like, what are you...
Can you just shake my hand like a normal person?
But that's awkward. That's like...
Use your other hand. How many sides does each one have? 12. That's what I'm saying. It's a dodecagon. Okay, it's all done.
I knew it. This is different from the last one.
Okay, it's not a dodecagon.
Tridecagon. Okay, so this is for the vertical line.
Oh, I'm a moron. It has 13 sides, not 12. 0 is a number. Yeah. Yeah. Of course it's a tridecagon. Who doesn't know that? Psh.
4 tridecagon rings.
Each side has a mark like those cards. Why did they give us 4? We need to make 5 icons appear.
Well, no, I think this one is only 4.
I guess. What about the first one? This is some programming bullshit and I'm not here for it. Arrays start with a 0. I remember that.
Let's try to put the reels we found into this machine.
It does have 4 reels, so it should fit. Oh, that was easy enough. Crank it. Now we have both sets of reels in.
Let's see if we can do anything with it. Maybe we'll figure out something.
That's how I know you're not a programmer. Yeah, I know.
Okay, what if we try with the...
Yes.
Bird, bird, bird.
It would be nice if I can see the screen I'm working on.
Is bird gone?
There's no bird, Tifa.
Okay, then it's not that.
There's no bird.
Of course there's no bird. Okay, so it's not bird, bird, bird.
No.
What number was bird? Oh, I have the picture.
The bird is 11, yeah.
Only 10 sides on those ones and bird is 11, yeah.
Hope you didn't miss me too much. Has it been 45 minutes? Or was your meeting shorter? Didn't feel like 45 minutes.
It felt like 6 hours has passed in this last puzzle.
Mother Nut, you have been missed. There was math.
There was too much math. Too much.
Give me
okay, so bird.
I need those pictures.
Doesn't work here.
We need... Word. Is this multiplication again? We have... I need a calculator. No, I'm not gonna do this here. Get your calculator out. Yeah, I'll do that way. We have...
Calculator.
Bird, 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 flower, human. I'm guessing it's about a number and not about the symbols.
Okay, so 11
11
plus or times?
Times. I'm guessing it's multiplication again.
11
times 11.
11
times flower.
What's flower?
7.
Times 7.
Times human. Times 3.
Times 3.
27,951. Okay. 27951. We can put that on here.
Can you?
So 2 is moon. 7 is the flower.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Now we just write a number. I have no idea.
We're missing someone, so the meeting ended up being shorter than we thought. Nice.
Oh, congratulations.
Like I said, it felt like 6 hours for me.
Is that a good thing, or do you need to reschedule and do the whole thing again?
I mean, then I want to say it would have been done in 5 minutes.
Wait, I'm confused.
2
2 is the moon. 7 is the flower.
9.
9 is 2 humans.
5.
5 is the star, and 1 is this one.
What if you now spin that thing?
Okay.
Go back, see if something happens.
Wait, I want to figure out what this number is first. And now we have... Oh my god. 12. Then we have 9. Then we have 5. And we have 1. Calculate again, just in case. 12 times 9.
12 times 9
times 5
times 5 times 1. 540.
540. Okay.
Go back, see if something changes.
I'm so confused.
When we put 27,951 into the horizontal axis,
the vertical one displayed human, moon, moon, human, human, star, double circus. Double circle.
But okay, did it do something? Is there more in this room that we still need to check? Oh, new. The book lit up. Maybe there's something else we didn't check.
The alien civilization lines up symbols as a means of multiplication. Therefore, the nuclear symbols must be multiplied together to obtain the answer. But what about the numbers in a column?
Okay, that's going to be the next chapter.
Right. So brainstorming meeting, nothing urgent. We have another meeting scheduled in 2 weeks anyway. Alright, fair enough. That's not too bad.
I hope you can almost enjoy your weekend after this.
Those are digits, not factors. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, I guess.
Humanity's use of 10 as a decimal base is simply because we have 10 fingers. The intelligent beings in this alternate world have 13 fingers and multiple arms. But then what exactly are the numbers for the other method based on? On the arms? What?
What? What?
Does this say something I should be able...
Humanity uses 10 because 10 fingers. Intelligent beings in this alternate world have 13 fingers and multiple arms. What exactly are the numbers for the other method based on? The amount of fingers times the amount of arms, like with humans? What?
I would have just looked up a walkthrough for this chapter. 100%, I can tell you that. The horizontal and vertical numbers and the other way of counting. What is it saying?
It could be we need to figure out the alternate dimensions method of counting.
This could be a clue to activating the nucleus.
Okay, what do we do with this information?
Also, no wonder they got rid of Phi in this room.
Yeah, you already have the answer. Now find the question.
Check the boxes and the cupboards.
How? What?
This is by far the worst room. I've said that about several rooms. These symbols mean 11 times 11 times 11 times 7 times 3, which equals 27,951.
Correct, and we converted the number with a translator.
The symbols this translated into were 540? But where do we enter that? Oh, do we now have to put that in the card system? Maybe that wasn't to the...
Can we use this thing now?
No, it isn't displaying anything.
I think it's connected to the inputs, to the input ports back there.
Do you think it will power up if we restart the nucleus?
Can we just pull the thing? No.
What if you now go back to that weird machine that we put the cards in? What if we put 540 into this thing in order?
Oh, like you play 4 rounds of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 3 rounds.
Give me the picture with cards then.
So 5 is the
12.
star. Oh, I meant the answer. What if we put 540 in that?
Yeah, I'm trying by using the 4 cards that we have. You know, 12, 9, 5, 1.
Oh, I was just gonna go with 540. But we can do that one first too. 12 is...
Actually, let's do 540. Let's do that first, it's shorter.
The star.
Alright. Let's try again.
Okay, that's not gonna be it.
Yeah, I doubt it. Okay, let's try mine. 12.
12 human 2 moons. Like maybe you need to win a few rounds.
Alright, 9.
9 2 humans.
I mean, we keep winning.
What came after?
5.
5 is star.
Let's try again. No.
No, okay.
Let's just go with it anyway, because might as well. 1.
1 is boop. Sun.
Exactly what you were saying.
I couldn't think of sun. Okay. This is probably only there then... Oh, we haven't checked in the cupboards yet though. Only there then to...
These cabinets won't open.
Figure out the numbers. Here I was thinking we could take a break if there was some canned soup in there.
How exactly are we supposed to heat that up? Guess eat it cold.
What's wrong with cold soup?
It's not nice to eat.
Some canned soup is quite nice cold.
You are disgusting. No.
I haven't eaten that in years, but still. I remember eating some cold.
Yes, you have. You eat cold soup all the time. When we have leftover soup from dinner, I heat mine up and you eat it cold.
Yeah, but I mean, canned soup can sometimes be like this block. You know, when you turn the can around, it comes like into your pan. Like it's just thick consistency depending on the soup.
And you eat cold globs of canned soup.
I used to love, I don't even know which brand it was, but it was like this mushroom soup, which was exactly like this stick. You have to like shake it out and then it comes like out of the can. I used to love that cold. I don't remember what it was though. Like what brand? No? Other than that, I eat almost every almost every
You also eat souls,
well.
apparently. So, question: did you eat that out of a can, or did you like spread it on bread or something? Like, you know, other people use like
spread that on bread?
You know, other people use marmalade, and you just use canned soup. It would not be weirder than what you said.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I would not.
Help me out here, please.
I would not spread mushroom soup on bread. But then again, especially you. I was thinking, like, you weirdo. But if it's still like this thick, bloopy, canned mushroom soup.
This is somehow worse than cannibalism, yeah?
That you would eat with, like, bread anyway. Why not? You're onto something, actually.
Yeah, how to make people throw up.
If I ever remember which brand that was, I'm gonna do that. Get like a nice slice of like dark bread.
I implore you to stop talking and read your line.
I'm just saying you're onto something. It's a monitor. It's probably connected to a computer. What did you even click on?
It's not responding. I think it's broken. Unfortunately, Tifa can speak. Yeah. Imagine, you're having a nice day, you just want to watch somebody get stuck in zero time dilemma, and suddenly you come in here and you throw up because of what Tifa said.
Do none of you like cold soup? Like after you made like soup, I'm not talking about canned soup necessarily. Like after you made soup yourself, you have some leftover, it gets cold. Don't you like hours later or the next morning just like eat it cold? What? I'm not talking about canned bloopy soup now.
I think you are part of a very, 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 very small minority, right?
I seriously doubt that. I really doubt that.
Unless we're talking like soups that are supposed to be cold, like gazpacho and stuff. Yeah, but it makes the stream more interesting, like true monkey's paw. You're welcome, everybody. I like that positive energy here.
The was for I eat soup cold, right?
No, nobody. No. I would say there's maybe 1,000 people in the entire world that do that. That's not a lot.
Where does that bullshit number come from?
It had to be a small number, given 8 billion people on the planet.
This monitor isn't displaying anything.
1,000 people too many. Listen, to each their own. I don't have to eat it. If you want to eat cold soup straight out of a can, be my guest. Just don't force me to, please. I think it's connected to the output ports back there.
Do you think it will power up if we restart the nucleus? I don't really see the problem.
Can I just go in here? This is an output port. It looks like an insect pupa or chrysalis.
Oh, then when you use the transporter, you are reborn from it as well.
That's an interesting point of view. Maybe that was the idea behind the design.
Do you think Phi is stuck in one of them?
It also brings the idea that organisms that form pupa exist in foreign civilizations. It's aliens. What the fuck do we do with this? Oh yeah, I did that. What do we do with this thing?
The lockers? Oh wait, what's that thing there in the back?
That's where the cranks fell out. The gawns.
Time to try this thing again. It already has the... What if you change one digit here?
Oh wait, we
what? This seems to be the correct solution though, because they even repeated
wait.
the number we got.
Can we make this one 540? Yeah, we can. Oh god, it's reverse maths.
Oh, you think it needs to match?
Get the list out again. How do we make this 540?
By putting zeros at the front?
No. 12 times 12 times 3? No. 12 times 12 times 4, 576 doesn't work. 12 times 11 times 4, 528. Oh my god. How do you need to multiply numbers to get to 540? You have 5 digits. 0 can't be in it. Because if you multiply 0, you get 0. You can have 1. I am in pain. So am I.
Trust me, so are we.
Stop shaking this.
Oh.
8 times 8 times 8 is 512. 7 times 7 times 7. I think I've got the completely wrong idea here.
What's the significance of the 13?
Wait. I'm an idiot. 540 divided by 2 is... 540 divided by 12.
Oh, wait,
use the calculator. No, not times. Divided by.
Oh, let me restart this. 5...
I blotted out my memory of this. I understand why. This is difficult. For me.
45.
Okay. Divided by 12 is 45. Okay. So. How do we get to 45? 9 times 5. So. 9 times 5 times 12 is? Let's do it in the correct order. That should be 540.
Times 12 is 540.
Okay, and we have 5 digits, so let's make that 1 times 9 times 5 times 12.
Go for it.
Tell me the code.
Oh.
You have it.
1 is sun.
That's beautiful. Sun.
Huh? Wasn't it 1 times 9? Oh, 1
times 1 times 9.
Then 9 to humans, you got that. Times 5 is the star.
Yeah.
Times 12 is human and 2 moons.
I'm an idiot. That can't be it. This one only has, what was it? Up to...
10.
Up to 10?
10 or 9. Bird also wasn't on it.
Up to 9 because this is... Okay, so let's do this again. I think we've got the right idea. 540 divided by 9.
60.
60. Okay. 60 divided by 9. Doesn't... Oh wait, we need the... Wait.
I want to believe this is not the
2
solution,
times
but
5 times 6 times 9. And then we add a 1 in front of it. So 1 is this one.
1 is sun.
2.
Moon.
Moon. 5.
Star.
6 is this one.
Human and moon.
And this is 9.
9 is 2 humans, yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think.
There we go.
Yeah, but what does
Now
this do?
Now we got another code. I don't know why.
Don't you think, wait, can you move one of these symbols and pull again? Just to see if it...
I would love it if you allow me that.
Yeah, it works regardless.
No. Oh my god. You were done with this machine before you touched it this time.
But that's why Like they even
Why
said...
does it... Okay, I take it. Why does it allow us to do this again?
Because we don't know that we're done with it, technically. The question, what do we do
with
with
540?
We are missing something here. The button, what's that in the top corner?
Nothing.
Okay, you can't go there. This thing is now turned off.
This screen doesn't do anything, the buttons don't do anything, the slots don't do anything.
I'm so confused in
The
this
book
room.
isn't telling us anything. I hope you wrote down the vertical number.
Yeah,
you have
that
the key
was...
now, find the lock.
That was 540.
No, we changed that.
Oh, you mean the symbols?
First of all, let's put that back so that it says 540 again. It was never 540.
Was it not?
12951, I guess. Let's set this back.
Do you... What did we put in? The 27,000...
Yes.
2 was moon. Then...
Moon.
Flower. 2 humans.
Yeah.
2, 7, 9, 5, star, 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Was this 540? This was 12.
Double check.
12, 9,
951.
5, 1. Wait, let me take a picture of the order, just in case.
Please do. Is this screen on? No.
What about the... I don't think we can use this. The computer next to it?
No.
No. Oh wait, there's drawers down... Oh, down here.
No, Tifa, there
Also
isn't.
not
I mean, there is, but... Those are digits, not factors.
This room is
You
horrible.
say that like it's supposed to mean anything to me.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to you. You have the key, find the
I would
lock.
need to know what a factor is. What?
Let's find something where we can enter anything.
The only... If I say 673, yes, that's a number, 3 digits. Do you multiply 6 by 7 by 3? No, because you say 673. So 540. But what do we do with that?
There's nowhere we can enter something. We tried putting it in this weird thing.
Yeah, we tried the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. We tried that with 4 cards. We could try it with 3. That's the wrong card.
There is no 540.
But the first icon here is a 12. 12 is not a digit. 12 is 2 digits. It's a number. 12951. Vertical numbers are in the form 673, except in a system with 13 symbols instead of 10. Yes? Is this a hexadecimal thing again? Where we need to figure out what 13 actually means? Yeah, I was afraid you would say that.
This is your expertise. Except 13 instead of 16. How did that work again? Do you remember? This room is entirely for you.
Yeah, but I don't get what we need to convert here.
I feel like with every almost half of the rooms I've said this is the worst room, but this is the worst room. Where did you scan the cards?
On the thing on the side that we can't use anymore.
Oh wait, maybe the cards that we put on there, like the counter isn't random.
Like here, accepted.
No,
We
in
used
the
this card
other
already.
thing, no?
And we scanned the cards here.
What if what you put in, you get the counter is your... But wait, even if we have the answer...
No, the cards we got were random at some point.
Alright, fair enough. Even if we get the answer, what do we do with it?
Well, first we need to... If this is one of those, like, translate this to a different number, we need to figure out what the number is. Alright. 12. What's the 12th letter?
M.
What's the 9th one?
Can't you tell me this in order? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
Okay, it's not letters, because that would be M, J, E, A.
You also have nothing to put that in.
Need to input the vertical number. I have no idea what you do. Or where you do. Yeah, but...
I guess you might need to be able to put that in here.
No, vertical. This one. But the thing is, when we...
Do you want to try looking for the place where we need to enter it? Maybe then it makes sense.
I think this book is supposed to help us.
Like, I want to say, if you know where to put in the code,
Wait.
the way it's shown might give you a hint.
Lines up symbols as a means of multiplication, therefore the nuclear symbols must be multiplied together to obtain the answer. What about the numbers on a column? I'm guessing... Wait. If lines are multiplications, maybe columns are addition?
Divided? Or addition?
Because then it's 27. 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 5 is 26, plus 1 is 27.
Yeah, but what do we do with that info?
Oh, the square root of 27 is 9. 999. There we go. And what does this have to do with anything? We have 10 fingers. 13 fingers, multiple arms. What exactly are the numbers for the other method based on? Like, this is like one of those, oh, if I give you 2 apples and you eat one of them, when did the train leave the station?
That is exactly how this feels. Can you look around for a lock? I feel like if we can find the lock where we need to put it in, things will be clearer.
Large white cylinder. I googled it for you. Okay. Together we can do this. You mean this thing, right?
That's not large. I think it's the device.
Alright.
There, click on that thing. You've not clicked on that before. Thank you. See, now this might probably make sense because now we put in the symbols we got.
Wait. I need a moment. I fucking hate this. Thank you, Evie. I appreciate that.
I like how we could have gotten here 10 minutes when I said let's find the lock first.
I'm sorry, but this thing is off in the distance.
I told you the moment you find the lock, it will probably make more sense. But yeah, we should have just clicked on that thing before. Oh, something came out. I didn't even realize we hadn't checked those things.
I understand that the hint that they give you design-wise is that the railing like isn't there in the middle, like you're supposed to approach this.
I mean, honestly, we should have clicked on this thing.
But I would have thought this is like for maintenance access.
You click on everything.
To be honest, this is shitty design, puzzle-wise and visually.
I also agree with that.
I agree. I forgot about this input. Yeah, it's an adventure game. True. Part of the genre is to just click on everything. That's how we also solved one of the earlier rooms too, because we couldn't figure out what to do, so we just tried everything on everything.
This reminds me of the very first game, the very first room where we got stuck because we didn't
check under the blanket because we didn't click in the right spot. Yeah.
Go for it.
This is like Secret of Monkey Island level shit. You'd assume that the panel right from this is the input. Yes, exactly. Thank you for getting it. I think the cards can fit here.
Alright, first go with human, 2 moons. 2 humans. Star.
Yep.
Boop.
The hardest part in this room after solving the previous puzzle is finding the panel.
I think I did it. I did nothing.
This hurts my soul.
This is the worst room of the game.
It looks as if you were successful. Now what will happen? Now there's gonna be 2 Phis. I did like this whole puzzle. That's because you know how to math. My body rejects math.
I would not have gotten past that first puzzle.
It worked.
Did it though?
Yes, but
At what price?
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Phi. These 6 are now...
Okay.
Phi is dead in the output machine.
That could be.
what?
I was saying I did almost the entire puzzle.
Look at his face, look at his face.
Has been opened
That's how I feel.
and subsequently
What?
closed.
I'm telling you, Phi is in the
Wait.
machine.
He is Akane Kurashiki. The decision game has now been concluded. Thank you for participating.
Oh,
This
Okay.
isn't what we wanted to happen.
didn't expect that.
We didn't want this at all. You tricked us, Zero.
This is my feelings about this entire room.
This is a lie. It's gotta be. I refuse to believe this is true.
Sigma.
Hey, Phi! Where the hell are you?
Check the output port.
Somewhere?
She's definitely in there.
Yeah.
You can't speak. Just make a noise. Please, Phi! Please! Answer me, damn it!
That's last reward.
There is no reward for doing math. The
There's
reward
only
is a
losing.
headache.
There's only losing.
Oh, is this the history where she got reduced to ashes? Yeah.
Oh, we forgot about that. We got injected.
Yeah.
Oh.
Diana!
Yeah, she just had like an aneurysm from the memory.
What's wrong? You
Yeah,
alright?
we lost our memory. I kind of forgot that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yes. Thank you. And Phi?
Got another prediction. You're gonna hate it.
Hey, say it first.
There goes the Sigma harem route. Yeah, unfortunately.
I will change it to...
Sigma has a new love, and it's math.
Sigma's now gonna have his single harem with
No.
only
No.
Diana.
I think with my whole like
Let me
the
debunk
cloning
this.
machine has been used before. I think it's super on the nose in the design. I think the reason why this Sigma has an 18 on his shirt twice, I think in Roman numerals on his chest, and I think there's the number 18 on his left arm, is because the Sigma we're seeing in the story of the game is the 18th clone he made of himself and sent into this history to try to find an answer.
Oh, but have we seen a different number on his shirt before?
No. We've never seen one like that at all. It could just be a quirky design kind of thing, like it's just how the shirt looks.
I can actually agree with that.
And this is just how Zero the Second basically keeps track.
No, in the last one.
Oh yeah.
That one was mine. No, not the whole thing. Yeah, that one.
Tifa wrote down, Sigma will start a harem only with Diana. We're fine, Diana. Only with Diana. If I recall correctly, this is my favorite story segment of the game, hidden behind a mere veil of simple math. Ain't nothing simple about this.
Door will never open again then.
Yeah, not for you, Diana, but, you know. Shame you can't shift. See? 18, there.
Yeah, it makes sense. Especially seeing how they're stuck here.
Leave alone.
No idea.
They've probably been stuck in here before already.
There's no way to tell what happened over in Wars.
So basically, Ultra Sigma, whatever,
One thing.
sits in his control and just peeks into the multiverse and goes, oh, 18 is failing.
That's it.
So, you believe the announcement?
Where's Gab? Back when they took him with him.
Well, if what it said earlier is true, then that means Q-Team is dead as well. But unlike C-Team, we can figure out exactly how Q-Team died. They were executed. Likely because of the vote at 1330.
Oh yeah, have to be.
Diana, I believe you picked Q-Team then, right?
Yes. But
I know. You just did as the note suggested. The real betrayer is Carlos.
Is he though?
Not good.
Everyone keeps only blaming
For us to get
Carlos.
injected again.
I mean, the blame gotta start somewhere.
We don't have time to waste. Come with me.
I mean, he did write the note, but isn't it the whole team?
Is he gonna make a clone of himself to get out of the whole Sigma cycle?
Sigma, what are you doing?
The X store will never open again. Now, all we can do here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're...
Can you send two people at the same time? Because there's
No.
two
What
machines.
choice do we have?
Why are there two machines then?
We have one, to wait for Akane. I'm sure the police or a rescue team will...
We can't count on that.
But why?
This is the tree-form timeline then.
Listen to me, Sigma.
This is not the time for pointless arguing. We are escaping this horrible history. We're going to where Phi exists.
I told you he was gonna use it.
Sigma?
Yeah, of course they're gonna use it. Just not to meet God.
Just wait.
I've selected the transfer point. All we have to do is pull this lever.
But seriously, can you use it two at a time?
How is he able to... He was able to master all of these different arts and sciences. He can look at an alien device and immediately figure out how to use it to
I'm sure-
access the multiverse.
I'm sure he has a button like we do with explanations.
Akane escapes, everyone, Carlos is the culprit. Always has been.
Then we need to run to the input pods.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
I'm telling you, you can do two people at the same time.
I'm starting it. You ready?
There's no other reason to have two pods. It counts as one thingy.
Oh, I'm gonna press that button. I'm gonna multiverse travel.
Wait, first two don't. Because that's probably the end.
I don't care. Independence Day all over again. Kinda.
Okay, let's go.
Let's hurry.
Hope you explained to Diana how to shift.
The thing is, you just send a clone, so you will still die a horrible way.
No, you still need to shift. And now they need to kill each other, basically.
Diana can't shift.
Yes, she can.
Not that...
Well, if
we're
she
aware of
can't,
it.
well, it's been nice knowing you.
But for a normal person using this, you send a clone away, but you will still die in this timeline.
Yes. But your lifeless husk clone won't. Skill issue. Basically. Oh, see? No ending. Wait, now there's only...
Wait, what? Wait, how do we get to pick the other route? Go back to the other one that was not new. That's locked.
So we... What did...
I guess that's locked.
I don't... In a moment. Let's make the other choice first. Because now we can continue the flow after this, but also there's a new flow we unlocked? I'm confused. She smashed the thing.
Diana! What are you?
Well, now we can't use it.
This has to be Zero's trap.
Oh, you poor innocent child.
Don't you think so? Zero's the one who made us start this thing. If we transport now, we'll be doing exactly what Zero wants.
Not like you can't anymore anyway.
Except Zero's the good guy.
I think if you are in their position, it doesn't feel like that.
Oh, is it gonna go boom?
I don't know what's going on, but...
Yeah, it's gonna go boom.
Pretty sure we should get out of here.
Yes.
Let's go, Diana.
I don't think Decon is gonna survive this. Like, the whole thing is gonna blow. Or maybe not. Anticlimactic.
Seems like we're good. Is Gap safe?
Sigma, it's after 0130.
Yeah. Seems it is.
You're not surprised? We didn't get injected with the drugs.
No, I remembered the announcement from earlier.
Decision game is over.
The decision game has now been concluded.
Oh. The game's already over. So,
No more drugs. Hooray.
Let's grab the alcohol to celebrate.
Akane will come back.
I wonder. I'm not so sure I believe that.
She doesn't have a habit of coming back.
Yeah, that's kind of like one of her negative points. Is that it? Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so we're locked in one part, or was the new bit the continuation?
Question.
No.
Are we gonna go big brain? Or are we gonna go normal human? Because when you unlock this, my instinct tells me to click here because new, and I see this and like, oh, I get to know things. But apparently we can jump here.
I want to continue this. We're here now anyway.
You're not gonna trick me, video game. I see your tricks. I see through them. So what will pineapple do?
What in the world is going on? We went into the input pods, and now we came right back out of the same ones.
Are these the clones after they shifted into them? Or are these
That's a
the...
good question.
Oh my god.
But not the export pods.
Oh, that answers
that's,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
We're the ones that went
does
in.
this fail?
No, wait. Hold on a
So
second.
they still need to shift.
Let me think about this for a minute, okay?
The outputs come out in the timeline they're supposed to, I want to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I get it now.
You understand what happened?
Remember what Zero said? This transporter isn't one that simply teleports various objects.
What is transferred is only the atomic data
So basically, Diana, I need you to kill me now.
does not get transported.
The question is, can she shift by herself?
I remember one time with my grandma years ago. The first time she sent me a fax, she said, "The paper came back, Sigma. Maybe it didn't go through successfully."
Really? We're gonna explain this with
It's the
faxes?
same thing. Just like how the fax doesn't send the actual paper.
He throws me off so much in this game. Yeah,
Our
it's kind of
original
strange sometimes.
bodies remain. And only the red data went to the transfer point?
That's why I fax.
Yeah,
There's one thing I don't get.
it's almost like he's spitting facts.
Why is this me the one that stays? If our data did end up transferring correctly, it wouldn't have been a surprise to see we were in the transfer point world. So why are we still here? Sorry. I know how
Oh, he
strange
thinks his
this
conscience would have gone along?
Well, this in-universe answers the question, is your mind, or your soul for lack of a better word, is that a biochemical thing or something else? Because if you argue that your being, you know what I mean, is just how your brain is wired, then that would mean if you make a carbon copy, a clone, they would think and speak and do exactly the same things as you do.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then you just created the husk. As in, it's the body, but it's not the person.
Oh, so he believes you make the body and your mind would have gone along, or what?
I mean, he hasn't said that yet, but that is, I guess, one of the questions in the room.
I want to say that doesn't really make sense to think that way.
Regardless, I would imagine even if you send a copy of yourself somewhere, you still inhabit your own body. Like, unless your consciousness transfers with it, but the explanation was it's just your body.
There has been zero mention about that, so I also want to say it makes zero sense to think that way.
We keep saying zero. It throws me off so much because he's the same voice actor as Haiji. Luckily, I forgot most about that. About the voice, at least. Teleporter problem, but without the problem.
Kind of reminds me of Invincible.
Oh,
With the-
the brothers.
With the brothers.
Yeah.
You already know from the show early on that they are clones, so I'm not gonna... So there's no spoilers in that.
Without spoilers, because I don't trust Tifa, they actually, in Invincible, have a bit about where they talk about the philosophy and the thought that goes into why they do it the way they do it. And I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, but there the clones also don't know who is the clone and who is the real one.
Here come the spoilers.
That's something from the beginning, because they already argue about that the moment you meet them. But I want to say here it's the exact same thing. You just make an exact copy
My
of
question,
what is you.
now, my question still remains: is the copy they created actually alive, or is it like a brain dead husk? Like
gonna
the
be
body
alive.
is working, but there's no person in it.
It's an exact copy.
It's clearly an
It's gonna be alive.
Even after thinking extensively on it, I'm not sure I'd figure it out.
Just shift into the body, dude.
But I do know one thing for sure. We've run out of cards in our deck.
Now let's see if they actually spend
No
years
shifting?
here.
No shifting. What?
Is there more to that? That was not tree. Oh, it's
Oh,
locked.
you piece of work.
Now it's locked.
All right.
I'm telling
They
you,
got me good.
they're gonna be in there for a couple of years, and every 10 months they'll send out a clone.
Door of Truth. Alright. Here we follow the clones. Okay. I guess this is gonna answer the question, are they autonomous beings?
100% they're the same.
Even if they are, we don't know if these aren't our Sigma and Diana, because from their perspective, at some point they shifted into the bodies now, or if they're actually autonomous beings from the beginning.
I'm telling you, they're gonna come out, and one of the first things he's going to say is, hey, it worked. Because he comes out of here with the memories of transporting himself.
Let's see.
It's a direct continuation.
Did it really work?
There you have it.
Well, we got into the
The
imprint
last thing
and we came out of...
is them knowing that they started the teleportation process.
Okay.
All of that is copied and put away. So for them, the clones,
Wait,
it now
the
works.
time changed.
Well, we climbed into the pods around 1:30 in the morning on New Year's.
Don't forget, they were sort of asleep when they came out of the pods. You don't know how long that process takes. Plus, they sent them in the future or the past. Who says it's at the exact same time they come out? Why are you confused about the time?
Okay, this is super overthinking about details I don't think anybody actually thought about. But if those watches are wirelessly synced, it doesn't matter what they say when they come into being in the transporter, because they just sync to the network until 1805 or whatever.
Yeah, but you also don't know how long the process took.
Yeah,
How
that is
long
what-
have they been in that pod for
Yeah.
this thing to make a copy and send away?
maybe
It doesn't seem like technology that goes like bloop.
maybe
scan,
the
bye.
watch was actually made 17 hours earlier, and yeah.
You're overthinking the watch.
Yes.
So,
Or maybe I'm not.
back in time? But, it could be possible that it's 1805 on January 1st, though.
Good point. But it also means it could be 2 or 3 days off. Or even 3 or 4 years.
But
There's no way to know the exact date or time. Even what we see on this watch
even... Wait,
could be fake. We have no idea.
now that they're clones, does that mean this timeline now has 2 Sigma?
Sigma,
That's the question,
can I
isn't
ask you
it?
something?
This could also be a timeline where they already
Recorded
died.
everything on the input console, right?
Yes.
Where exactly did you set it to?
What do you mean where?
The transfer point for the transporter.
I don't know.
What?
It's not my fault. We didn't have time.
But you said you picked something.
I couldn't read any of the text on the display.
There she were.
He went with the Jack school of saying things. Yeah, I already set this up. Just do it. Yeah. Beautiful.
He just forced it.
It's still highly likely we came out in an alternate
Beautiful.
history. And if that's true,
Vi could be here.
Yeah, and if she isn't, you just wait 10 months and do it again. Assuming you have enough food and stuff.
bye!
You don't need to wait 10 months in this history. The machine
Oh.
hasn't been used in this history line.
Wait.
Only the
no,
output,
no.
not the input.
That's the question.
If the output also takes energy?
Yes.
That's a good question. Yeah, that is actually a good question.
Is it just the sending or the sending and receiving that eats up 10 months worth of energy?
Because otherwise they could immediately use it again now.
Yes.
Because this timeline has a fresh machine.
Yes, and this way you solve the energy problem. You just make infinite... Yeah, time travelers hate this trick, yeah. Just go back to when you had energy.
Vi!
It doesn't look like she's here.
That was a fun puzzle room. Easy puzzles.
This is...
Yeah.
Oh man, Vi is dead again.
Well. With infinite possibilities, you are bound to run into bad ones.
In a killing
Fine. Tell me
I
your
think the chance is higher that they're dead.
Answer me!
Dead?
Sigma, I'm not really sure, but
Shouldn't we have seen 3 bodies there?
the history we're in.
What was that?
No, not in the decontamination room.
Anyway, let's find a way out of here. We'll talk later.
Wait, isn't that the beginning?
No, new puzzle room.
Spin! But spin is written next to his exhaust fan. Does that mean we should spin this?
But I don't see a power switch, and we can't reach the blades with our fingers.
I guess we'll have to find a different way. Blow really hard. I see tools.
It's a hairdryer. I bet we can use it for something.
Like I just said.
Like to blow.
Mm-hmm.
With this hairdryer, we can dry ourselves off with this. Oh, it's a hairdryer.
I'm a little afraid of getting shocked. We have so much water surrounding us. Yeah, that's not good.
Plug it in, baby.
That's not good.
Plug it in. Plug it in. Do it right away.
Oh yeah.
Huh? This hairdryer only plugs into a 2-hole outlet. It won't fit here. Then what's
I see 2 plugs.
it's
I
the-
guess it needs a third one to activate.
Yeah, it's the UK system.
Oh look, it's a button lock.
Let's see if we can open it.
No. Let's not.
It won't work. It's not opening.
We should search room for more clues.
Okay, we need another... There are 9 buttons on this lock. Let's see if we can unlock it.
If a British striking it. 0 time dilemma is why Brexit happened after all.
Always in the way, man.
Okay, let's skip this too.
It's not opening.
We should search room for more clues. This machine looks weird.
What's this device? There's a cover screwed on here.
We'll have to open it to examine it. It must be here for a reason. Okay. It's too dark over here to see anything.
Is that flowing water under it?
Yeah.
We should turn the light on if we want to search here. There is... It's too dark to see anything. Lots of water here. Why is it moving though?
Because it's flowing.
Flowing where to?
It's actually kind of cool.
It's going under that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like it. That's...
That actually is
reminds me
kind
of
of
a
cool.
spark kind of thing.
Light switch. Too dark.
That's not helpful.
Check the sinks first then, I guess. The sink has water in it.
It looks like it's plugged. Maybe we should unplug it? Huh? Now the sink on the left is making noise.
Let's take a look. There seems to be some water inside after I drank the other sink.
Maybe they're linked together somehow.
I'm not an expert in plumbing, but that seems rather strange to do. Why are they like that?
And something's at the bottom of the drain. Still can't reach it.
Didn't we have a puzzle like this in Virtue's Last Reward? Yeah, Virtue's Last Reward.
I don't recall.
Let's open the locker. What's this?
It looks like a music box, just with a large disc.
Why is there a music box inside a locker? I'd like to see it.
Runs on water.
It is a music box.
It says runs on water up here.
A music box that runs on water? Where do we put the water?
There's a hole for a pipe at the bottom. That's probably it.
That's locked in the shower. What is... Oh, wait.
No. Sorry.
Sorry. What a strange music box. I wonder what it plays. Okay, there's a pipe we've already seen. We can't reach that yet.
You know, last stream when I took that nap, I was worried I missed my favorite part. What a needless concern. You're welcome.
Hey, it's also locked. We can't do anything about that.
Here we go again. If only there was a cat in here. And yeah, that would be If only there was a cat in here, Yeah, that would perfectly calm my nerves.
They just had to find something to put this back in.
Where does the cat come from? Because when I look at a place like this, I don't think cat.
At this point, they were like, we haven't done any cat puns yet. Like, can we find a situation where you can at least mention a cat?
Yeah.
Sigma, did you just?
If you can't tell, I kind of have a litter tick. If I talk about cats,
It's alright, I guess it's okay. Anyway, look! There's something here in the locker. I wonder what it is.
Anyway, it's a conversion plug. Let's
Nice.
combine that with this thing. Hairdryer with plug.
Nice one.
I underestimate your sluggishness. I think I always will. And you always overestimate our ability to do what you consider basic math.
I feel like we're making quite fast progress in this game so far.
I think so too, actually.
Yeah. Let's open this locker. Some kind of note.
Note 1, locker room. The power supply must be restarted to unlock the door.
Okay.
That's annoying.
Let's go spin the fan.
Let's try that.
It fits right in.
And what do we do now? Give ourselves fantastic blowouts with it?
Maybe spin the fan up there.
Oh, yes, but what spin is on the wall next to it? Let's try it out.
And then it doesn't reach. It's an exhaust fan. The word spin is written next to it. Now use the hairdryer.
We can use the hairdryer to spin the fan, just aim at the blades. Oh my god, we have to click the add.
Let's use the hairdryer. On the exhaust fan. How often?
Yes, it says spin over there. It can be used to spin the blades. And look, it's turning.
I see something in the back there.
It says violet, white, blue and red.
Name of colors? Oh, that's probably for the locker. What was it? Violet, blue?
I expected you to take a picture of it, but...
Yeah, maybe I should.
Story of my life. No matter how little I expect from others, I'm always disappointed. Guess that makes me the biggest idiot of all.
Well, I'm not
That's
gonna
one way to look at it.
apologize for that.
Violet, white, blue and red.
I think that's the order of that color lock. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Never get your hopes up in the first place.
Especially concerning solving
Yeah.
solutions. It's a lock with 4 buttons. Let's open it. Okay, so violet, is that an option?
Which one is violet, Tifa?
Purple.
Yes. Which one is violet?
Yeah, click on it. Maybe it changes color. First one.
Oh.
Like, what were you thinking? Blue and red. Yeah.
I was thinking I have to press them in the order of the color that is mentioned, but it's okay, we come here despite that, Tifa.
Love.
That's very sweet. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Click, completed. See, we're being awesome at these puzzles. It's not numbers.
And I want to say in 90% of all cases, we do manage to get through it.
Yeah.
Actually, for 95%.
99%.
And the other is like, have to get a walkthrough or have you guys tell us.
99%. All that matters.
I mean, that could also
99.
Yeah, I was gonna agree, like I can see 99% as well. It's not that often. Yes, it's unlocked.
Let's see what's inside.
Hey,
It's our
the
favorite coin.
again. There we go. Don't think it will be very helpful in there.
Well, that might not be true. We could decide something with it.
A coin toss? I guess so, if we can make a decision.
I take that back. Both sides are the same image, so we can't use it for a toss.
You shouldn't have said that. No leaving it up to luck. We have to make our own decisions.
Sigma should have totally used this, like, hey, how about this? Heads or tails? If it shows 777, you have to strip naked. Oh no, you have to give me my hair mending.
0.99, way more often.
Wow.
Like, that's the amount of times we need to get a walkthrough.
Yes.
Remote control. There's only one button on it.
That's only it. Probably. Push the button?
Yeah. Nothing's responding.
I expected a boom. Wait.
Does
we
that
got
mean if we
this
press...
thing.
Oh wait, under the sink?
Nope. No, dumber.
We'll just open it with this coin. Oh,
We've
good
done that one
thinking.
before.
Yeah, we've done that before.
I saw the screw earlier.
It's open.
Let's check what's inside.
We have to reset it.
I think this button restarts this device.
The note we got said the door would unlock after we restart the power supply.
Yeah, but this isn't responding when we push it.
Okay, then just do the light switch, whichever that is.
I can't flip this switch, it's stuck.
Aw, but we finally got the cover open. Is there any way to get it to move?
Maybe it's locked since there's no power.
What about the other one? No.
Can't flip the switch, it's stuck.
What's this hole? It's in the shape of a C.
I think we can put something in here, I just don't know what by only looking at it.
Can you also press the button?
Is this C-shaped?
We can try to make it C-shaped.
I think those are lights.
No, okay. Then we need to look around some more.
But my coin idea was good. Can we move this?
This light is on.
No, we don't.
Oh, that would have been really handy.
This light is off. Is this a mirror?
I know it's a
Or
door.
like a sauna room kind of thing?
This is one of those showers where water comes from all sides, I think.
Yeah.
Can you click at that bottom thing there? Okay,
Too
too
dark. Oh.
Wait, where do you see a cable?
Here.
But it's not a cable.
Yeah, there's the plug. This is hanging out.
Oh, this cable isn't connected. Let's plug it back in. Well spotted.
Right.
Oh, I think the power is on now. I would not have ever clicked on that.
Okay, let's check it out. Before somebody gives me credit for seeing that, I was dumb luck.
I'll take it.
I just saw something hanging there and I was hoping we get a hint.
Okay, now reset it. The button probably resets the device, but it doesn't do anything when we push it.
The door might open if we restart this. Let's keep searching around for now.
I wonder what this C-shaped hole is for. But it got brighter, no? No. Okay, try the switches again.
Oh yeah, maybe they're not stuck now.
Let's turn the left switch on. The shower side of the room lit up, but now the locker side is dark. That's alright.
It purposefully only lights up one side at a time? That's not annoying.
Imagine you come here after practice, wanting to shower, and the lights are like this.
You guys shower?
The water on the floor is keeping us from searching this side of the room.
It's better that we don't step in it. The water looks questionable.
You're right. Is there a way we can drain it? Haven't we been stepping in it earlier too? I guess not. We need to do something about the strange dirty water first. The sink?
How about we go in here and get the cable?
Yeah, but you can't get
the
there.
hose.
But the hose is for the music box.
There's a bucket?
You can't reach anything.
Oh my god, just crawl under it. Do you see how much space?
They don't want to touch the water. You can't reach anything that's in the water. Even though from the looks of it, we're standing right in it.
Okay, what are we gonna do about the water then?
Click on this middle thing here. That looks like a drain. Ah, isn't that a drain there?
It looks like it, but there's a lid on it.
If we can remove the lid, then we can get rid of the dirty water.
Let me guess.
Should we push the button on the remote? Nice.
They showed us this shot earlier when we pressed the button. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Touching the floor in a public bath. Well...
Yeah, but at least they have shoes on. With some luck, they're also waterproof.
I hope so, because I think the only thing worse than going barefoot through undiagnosable water in a public bath is going through there with shoes that soak up the water, because then it's in your shoe and you're stuck in that.
But you know, guys, this is kind of a life and death situation.
Is it really life if you get, I don't know, squirrel aids from your feet?
The lid in the drain is open.
And the odd water drain out.
Now we can search around safely. I want to say the floor is still dirty then, but sure. There's something here.
It's a start button. Is that for the C-shaped thing? Probably not.
It's not C-shaped. It's a round piece of some kind. Maybe it's a part of something.
It literally says start on it, please.
Maybe in the shower somewhere. Okay, now
I
start.
want to put it on there, but
Nah, it doesn't fit.
that...
Water's coming out of the faucet. Oh, this is where you connect the pipe to, then it leads to the locker, you turn on the water and the music box works. Oh, this door doesn't open. Is it locked?
Only this one is different than the others. I wonder if there's a reason for it.
It sort of looks like a private room for a VIP only, maybe? Okay. What's this? A water tank? Why is it here?
It's clearly out of place. I suppose that's a good reason to examine it. I see a C-shape.
That's indeed.
A water tank. Why is it in a shower room?
There's a bed in the little...
Oh yeah, here. I see it too.
Yeah, and in this one too.
It's a gall bed.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there are water plants in here. Is Zero planning on getting some fish?
And of all places, he puts it in here.
It's kind of a sad place. There's a small part inside the tank.
Could be a decoration, but I'm intrigued. We can't take the cover off, so we can't reach it. Oh, there's a cover here.
Screw shut.
Can we use the coin we got?
I think the screw is too small. If only we had a screwdriver.
Oh
Okay.
dear lord.
Next room.
Screwdriver, please?
Looks like a normal shower room.
There's a bucket here. Is that for cleaning? There's a bucket. Wear it on your head to gain defense.
I think we can find another use for it aside from wearing it.
I like his thinking. Well, anything in there? No. Anything on it? No.
Filled with water, I suppose.
Alright.
Was there another room next to it or not?
No. Oh.
It's a pretty normal shower stall. Oh, there's something on the wall. Alright, so...
Youth. Happy Friday.
Drink from the shower. I don't think
No, I'll
this
drink
is a
some
shower
tea with you as well.
we want to drink from. Cheers. How are you doing, you?
How are you? Jack, be careful invoking the dear Lord's name in vain. Not trying to.
There's a note on the wall. Okay.
Not two.
Fully-
Big glugs. I hope you read the fine print, because the redeem makes you drink, not us.
I would have some big glug-glugs, but my tea is now empty.
Stuffed with kebab now. Good Friday. Ooh, that sounds good.
I haven't had that in so long.
Yeah. Same. Unlike me, you've actually had kebabs.
I mean, that is true, but
It's one of
that's...
the few things I
that's
miss
by
from
your
being a
own choice.
vegetarian. Yeah.
I should totally get some next week.
No, you shouldn't. Think of me. It's a sign.
It
Don't
really
do it. Don't you dare.
I need to go to work on Tuesday. Maybe I'll get one there.
Not, I mean. Mhm.
Fully submerge the power supply in water to restart.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
Is there vegetarian kebab? There is, but
Yeah,
it's
but-
definitely not on the same level.
I never had one that, like, the best vegetarian kebab I've had was at best a mid-normal kebab. So it's like, you know.
No water's coming out of this faucet. Maybe you need to put the bucket under the faucet that works
No, I'm trying to drag. Please, let me. Thank you.
on that thing. Let's put some water in the Sigma, please take that off your head.
But defense! It makes perfect sense.
The +1 should definitely work. Bucket of water.
No!
So now we throw that on the machine. It's a bucket full of water. Oh, that's really heavy.
I remember always swinging full buckets like this when I was young.
Yeah, and then
Same.
you try to like throw it over your head to
Yeah.
and spill as little as possible. Stop that! The water is spilling.
Oh no, your shirt is wet. Mm.
Use the bucket of water on the machine next to the shower thing.
I'm lucky it's almost 10 p.m. or I would go and get a kebab again. Because people mention it's like a trigger. Psycho, what
It really
exactly
is.
stops you from getting a kebab right now?
I want to say most places are still open.
Are they still
that's
open?
true.
Because if so, the only thing stopping you
And
is
it's
you
Friday.
not wanting to go outside right now.
And it's Friday.
Yeah, treat yourself. Being a vegetarian must suck. I mean, I do it by choice, so I do this to myself.
It can definitely suck though.
Yeah, for her. You're still streaming. Put us on your phone, take us along.
We'll come along.
Yes.
Have some kebab.
If you want to, up to you. But
Worst case,
you could.
we're done in a bit and then you could still go.
Yeah.
Then have one on me too. Oh,
So
Turkish
do we-
pizza.
Do we pour the water here?
We have to submerge this to restart it, right? Maybe this bucket of water will do the trick. Throw it on there. And nothing happened.
Machines near water are usually waterproof. We'll have to really submerge it. How do we
With the hose, probably.
I am so confused.
We need to find a screwdriver.
How do we get in there?
Click on the door again?
Wait, I have a dumb idea.
This door doesn't open. Maybe it's locked.
Key. A key. Was there a key anywhere?
Oh, true. The shape does look like it
I
could
was
fit
thinking
in
maybe we
there.
can do that. Can't we just take the lid?
No, you need to unscrew that thing.
No.
But that's a good idea. Where does that start button fit?
It's a beautiful question. Let's turn the lights back on the other side.
Yeah, good.
Why don't we turn the red switch on? The light on the locker side of room turned on, but now the shower side is off.
Guess this only lets one side to be on at a time.
Mm.
The shitty thing is, there is a kebab place not too far from where we live, which is actually really nice. And they even had like a vegetarian option for Jack.
Yeah.
And we used to go there for a while. It was all good, super happy, tasty food. Until at some point, you know, the breads that they put it in.
They put it into this like contact grill thing to heat it up and make it nice and crispy.
And then before they do that, even with like the vegetarian or vegan options they offer,
He
he
took
like
a brush,
dips it in
dunked
the
it
meat
into
sauce.
the meat grease,
Or the meat grease, yeah. And
went
then
over
grills
the
it.
grill and put my bread for the vegetarian kebab in there.
Like they also take the bread and they just go like dip in the grease and then put it in the
It's
grill.
like, I get it, but I ordered a vegetarian kebab. Do you see the problem with what you're doing?
And ever since then, I can't go there anymore. with
You
Jack.
can, I just
I
refuse
said
to order
with-
anything with.
I said with you.
Yeah, you're welcome to
Which
eat
also
there.
means I go there less.
It's always my fault.
It really is. We can't go to the good places because of you usually.
Are there really good places if I do stuff like this? Has anyone flagged it?
No,
I
I
haven't.
don't think so.
Managed to beat the Friday night kebab rush early and got my kebab swiftly. Got super busy while already. That's the best feeling, isn't it?
Oh, that's the nicest. When you go in, it's kind of empty. It's your turn super fast. And then you see the line forming behind you. And then you're like, yes, good timing.
They might be real dumb and not know. I think they know, they just don't care.
That's with most cases.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything under the sink? No.
Can we use this here?
Wait. What about the empty... Okay, no. That's still...
No.
What other items do we have?
Well, my town's shops are closing. No!
All of them.
Get one tomorrow morning. Breakfast kebab.
Oh, wait, closing as in because of time.
Yeah.
I was like, closing, like all of them.
Let's turn the light back on.
What item are we missing?
I think we are missing something.
There's just a note here. What about the shower heads and stuff itself? No water.
How in
Click on the actual shower heads and the buttons. Ah, the water works in this shower.
This shower head is a little crooked. Are the screws loose?
Coin?
We don't have coin anymore.
Okay, so that's not it.
Not gonna lie, that's how I read it too. All of my town's kebab shops are going out of business. Yes, because you don't eat enough kebab, honest psycho.
Like, that would be so horrible.
That would be rough. And then they personally blame you. It's just a shower head. No water comes out. How do we... open this thing? I would just smash it. Wait. She said it's really heavy.
Yeah, because it's a big bucket full of water. Oh, you want to smash it in?
No, doesn't work. Okay.
Are you sure? Wait, get the start button again. They're like $7 now, so maybe 1-2 items a month?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the same everywhere, I think. Taxes for kebab went up, I believe.
Taxes, okay.
No, like seriously. I'm telling you, they actually did increase the price on taxes for the meat they use.
Okay. The meat, the tax for meat products has gone up.
No,
It's
it was
a different
specifically for doner. I read an article about that a while ago.
Alright. I'd rather you help me with a puzzle though. If
Get
I have
the
to
start
choose
button
one.
on that door again, like
I
it has
did
to.
that. It doesn't work. There. Where do you want me to click?
Okay, no. I was hoping it was like a... Where does the start button go?
Anything under there?
Everything gets more expensive, every component up... Yeah, that is also true.
What the hell are we
We still have a locker with a code. But we have nothing to put the code
do you have a code?
That is true.
I mean, we can try that if you have...
What can you put in? Oh.
No.
Do you... guess random guesses won't work.
9 buttons. If we search thoroughly, we might find something that will help us.
9 buttons. The music box doesn't work yet. Something in the shower heads? 2, 4, that's 8.
I was hoping we can look under here, but
Still
doesn't work.
Right, there has to be something with the sink that we're missing.
I can see something at the bottom of a drain. We can't reach it yet.
Oh! Use the bucket of water. Maybe if we put more water in the other sink, it will come up.
If these things are connected, then it's worth a shot at least. There we go. If we put water here, maybe the water in the other one will increase.
Let's test it out. And... blip, 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 blip.
There's the key. Alright.
You're right. The sink over there is making a sound.
Okay, let's take a look.
But I do miss the time kebab was like $3.50.
Those were the days, man.
Those were the days. Like you had a complete meal for $3.50.
Tasty too.
Very tasty. The thing at the bottom came out.
It's a key.
I like how we didn't want to touch the water, but now we have no issue with touching the
Yeah.
water.
Light first. Doop, doop, doop. And then we open the door, get the hose.
Thank you. Maybe this key opens the door to the shower stall. It opened! How great is that?
There's a hose here. What could we use it for?
It's a hose, and it's pretty long.
I can use it to transport water or blow air. Blow air?
Oh, that's why we have a shower where the water works and where it doesn't. This one works. Let's attach the hose to this faucet.
No, but it doesn't seem to be the right size. The hose won't fit here.
Water's coming out? Okay, no, that's still the screws. I was so sure it had to be in here.
What?
Attach it to the music box first. Maybe it will give a hint.
Oh my god. And then where do we put the other side?
Well, maybe it will give a hint on where the other side goes. We just need to get some running water and the music box will play.
We'll just connect the hose first and place it on the other end in the shower.
The hose might reach the shower on the far right.
Then we need to connect it to that one.
Oh, let me guess. It didn't work because... Wait, The right shower head, I don't think you need light for. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, want to say it again? The on and off is getting old.
Now it works. Do it? Okay, no. Those doesn't fit here.
And what about above? We have to take off a shower head first.
We just rip that off. It's loose.
How do we get the...
Oh, remember a mention about a screwdriver?
Okay, where's the screwdriver?
Let's search the inside. Wait, I'll come too.
Yeah, the other way around. Once the door is shut, it's a sealed room in here.
You're right, there are no gaps between the frame and the door. It's totally closed up.
Let's get out here.
Yeah, we should. Screwdriver?
Is this a Japanese thing, like being in a closed room with a woman?
I think it's about the fact that if the water gets turned on, you'll drown in there.
Oh, fair enough. Let's examine the inside again.
Okay.
Maybe we missed a spot, you know, we have to be extra cautious.
You're right, we'll just have to come in as many times as we need to. Shall we get out? Okay, so I guess...
Yeah. No, I think
maybe
it's...
it is the awkwardness.
Ooh, thingy.
Okay, so there's definitely not a screwdriver in there.
How in the...
There's a tube of some kind attached to the tank.
That's probably the pump for cycling or changing out the water.
Doesn't look like the pump is working right now.
Oh
is
my
there something
god.
on top? No.
No, we can't click there. What do we do with a start button?
I do not see
We
what we're
need
missing.
a screwdriver.
What other items do we have?
The hose.
Yeah. Click on the air blower.
I think we'll need light for this first. Are you guys pure ZTD streamers until you finish?
Probably not. I was considering playing, I keep saying it wrong, Battle Block Theaters.
Battle Block Theater.
Oh, I said it right. Battle Block Theaters as the second game. But Jack wasn't sure yet, so for this week we decided to just stick to this.
We will see on Monday probably. Oh,
So
Tifa
we'll
will figure it
still...
out.
Excuse me, I already suggested that for this week. So it's like you figure it out.
We opened the locker already, so there's no reason to spin the fan.
We'll probably still argue a bit about this in the weekend and then decide.
That wasn't it, Tifa.
What the heck are we missing? Got the key that came from here? I think this thing is finished.
Nothing left there.
Seriously though, what are we missing?
Where the fuck does that hose go?
The hose definitely goes on the shower head.
We only have to get some running water and the music box will play.
We have to connect the hose here and put the other end in the shower room. We already did this part.
The hose should reach the shower on the far right.
We need the screwdriver to get rid of the shower head. The screwdriver is probably in that locker. What is the code for that locker? I'm willing to just try to brute force that.
The drain lid can be controlled with a remote.
Did Zero set this up?
Most likely it's too strange otherwise. I doubt it was originally
Oh,
in the
wait.
shelter.
We still have the remote, no? Close that thing again. So that means there must be a meaning behind it.
Let's try this.
Why else would we still have the remote?
Now it's closed, so this remote controls it.
And now turn the water on somewhere.
Do you think it's gonna break now? Like,
It's crooked now. Anywhere
So what did this amazing invention do?
Well, usually if we're done with an item, it disappears.
Yeah, but...
The remote didn't disappear.
Let's go inside here again.
Not familiar with that game. It's... How do you best explain?
I'm not able to. Because I've played an hour of it 10 years ago.
We finished it!
Do you want me to open Steam right now and show you that I've got the achievement to play only through the intro?
But we got to the end song.
No, we haven't. I found the song that plays during the outro on YouTube and I showed it to you. That's what happened.
Well, but even if we didn't play that much, that's not an argument yet. Unless you said it was bad. But we're still discussing it because I was so sure we finished that game.
What the fuck do we do with a hose?
They said it. The hose needs to be connected to the shower head.
Where do we get the screwdriver?
That's probably in the locker. Let's get to... We have 9... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that's not on. We have no hint about...
9 buttons must be pressed in just the right order if you wish to open the locker. Don't slip up now. There's absolutely no hints. Submerge the power supply. Power supply must be started to unlock the door.
The hose also said it can blow with air. Is there anything?
We've closed the drain again.
Yeah, the drain we closed. Wait, connect the hose to the shower that doesn't work. That all the way left one.
That doesn't work.
Because they said it can... No, all the way left. Right. No water's coming out. Still not.
Shower head. No water is coming out.
Okay.
Yes, Tifa?
Hey, they said it can blow water and air. The air must have been a hint to something.
It's a pretty long hose.
Yeah, they said it when we got it. But yeah, the drain we closed again, it doesn't do anything. I was thinking drain as well. Because we still have the remote, but that wasn't it. Water's coming out. This thing is loose. What is the hint for that darn locker thing? Water isn't coming out of either knob. Is there water supposed to come out of there?
I just peeked at the guide and apparently it wants you to change the light colors.
Light colors?
You what now?
But we have no colors.
The light's on. Thank you. But at the same time, what? Like...
Maybe you can press these 2 buttons now? No.
These are not buttons.
But still, we need to submerge it with the hose. Like, it's clear what we need to do to finish the room. But there's this one step missing. Change the light colors.
I'm not kidding when I say this locker's empty.
Nothing left. Like, I understand what we need to use on the red machine.
Yeah, this one I guess. For that we need the C-shaped item. The C-shaped item is in there.
To get in there, we
For
need
this
a
we need
screwdriver.
the screwdriver, and we assume the screwdriver is in here. For this one we need to know in which order to press the buttons.
Oh, can we mix the hose and the bucket?
We don't have a bucket anymore.
Oh, the bucket is also gone.
The bucket is gone
And
somehow.
the music box needs to be connected to the hose, and the hose needs to be connected to the shower head, but for that we first need the screwdriver, which is probably in that locker.
Strange music box. Yeah, we can use what we found to transport the water over here. Yes, the hose, which we can't do anything with. Tifa, if you were screwdrivers, where would you be?
Slightly confused. I would be in the locked locker. But change the color. Can you click on the green button on top of that red machine?
You've asked me this multiple times. No.
What about the display?
Doesn't look like it's broken though. Let's keep searching around for now.
This opened easier than I thought it would.
Don't overthink it. Maybe it's not supposed to be locked normally.
Okay, I'm stuck enough, if you still have the guide open, to know what the next step is. Because I don't see it. We've clicked on everything 100 times now, it feels.
What do we do with this? Can't open it. Small part inside the tank, we can't take the cover off. I'm guessing we need to turn on this machine so that it either pumps this full of water somehow or makes the water go away so that this thing gets drained out.
But I think that will only happen once that is open. Can you click at the bottom?
Something must come out here.
You could get a nice fresh cup of coffee if you put a cup here.
Or, you know, water plant and tropical fish soup.
If you're hungry. Okay, I know it wasn't possible, but I just wanted to imagine it.
Can't reach it. Use the coin on the... Thank you, Evie. Use the coin on the panel at the bottom of a red machine.
We don't
Red machine is not on. Touch the outlet to the left. Okay, we've done this. Press remote control, drain the water, take the round piece, check the shower stalls to find a blue bucket and a note. Change the lights again. Look at the drain cover.
Look at the drain
Find
cover.
numbers? What?
You need the remote again.
There are no numbers on the drain cover.
Maybe on the inside.
Looks like the lid can be controlled by this remote.
It's a weird thing to have a remote control for. You can just use your hand.
And why would you ever need a lid on a drain?
Okay, open it again.
It must depend on the light.
Press the button first, please. Before you switch.
No, wait. Either it says it on the outside and we couldn't see it earlier because of the... Alright. This is hella confusing for no good reason. Nothing's responding.
Yeah, because the light needs to be on.
Wrong button. Examine, press the
Have you not
button.
worked with remote controls enough? Like when the light is turned off, they don't work.
Clearly not the case.
And now you turn off the light and there's probably a light in the dark. Oh my god, Evie, thank you so much. I'm taking a picture of that.
Who thought of this?
Thank you.
And that's why it's only 99% of the time we do well.
Let's get the
Thank you very
screwdriver.
much, Evie.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe put your hand away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just try every single possible combination of things you can do in a room to change things inside the room. You good?
I inhaled too much air.
That's what lungs do. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So which room was worse? This or the incredibly straightforward math problem?
That one, the ladder.
No, the thing that fucks me up is the same problem. It's that you're supposed to click on something that is way too easy to miss. So equally bad.
Nah, the other one was much...
Nah, the math was a challenge, but it was doable.
Clicking on the big thing should have been obvious, honestly.
And why didn't I do it? Why didn't you tell me to?
Because you've been skipping clicking on everything in rooms lately. I unlocked it. Must be my lucky day.
Thanks to whoever wrote the guide too. Luck? Impossible. You sure you didn't see any hints?
Thank you, screwdriver. That's gonna come out of the puzzle box.
Something's displaying on this monitor.
Yes, it is.
Hey, it's another puzzle.
We've had one of these before.
Complete the pattern. A crooked and misaligned pattern is certainly annoying, don't you think?
You've
You
already
must
done one of
rotate
these.
each piece so that it matches all of the adjacent ones. Alright. Unlikely. More likely. That's one.
I was gonna say, that shape looks fine, but no, it
No,
doesn't.
it don't. If it did, that dragon has some serious spinal problems. I think we got it.
Check it. No, still missing one.
Thanks for not helping me.
Well, because I don't see one that's missing. Or that's not...
Looks good to me.
That looks fine.
No?
That looks fine.
How is this misaligned? Oh, the cloud.
Oh, I did not even see that.
Really? How dare you, video game?
I was so focused on the dragon.
Same.
The drawer opened and something's inside.
A screwdriver!
Oh,
Gee!
what a surprise. I did not think there was a screwdriver in there.
Good thing we already know everything else we need
Let's
to do.
first do the shower head.
Oh yeah.
I think the screws... Oh yeah, okay. They're about to fall off.
Read the line.
We've done this line 100
No, we haven't.
times.
This is
yes.
new.
No, it's not.
This is a new line, Tifa.
I'm gonna go back and show you this is not a new line. I
Please
think
do.
the screws are about to fall out of this shower head.
You're right. Let's use the screwdriver.
And I wish we could loosen this with something. Oh, you took it off instead of screwing it on. Wait.
I think the hose will attach here.
Oh, I thought that was like a
No.
arrow 9. Oh, then we can connect to the other end to the music box to try to get it to play.
Right, but the locker side is dark right now. We should get both sides bright first.
Okay, then onto the other symbol.
Oh dear lord.
Screwdriver. You forgot to put the screwdriver. We can't open it.
Quick.
We opened the cover. There's a round hole here.
We can probably fit something here. Yes, the start button.
I knew it, it fits.
I see. So this piece is a button.
Now after this, everything is just frustrating.
Kinda obvious, no, when it says start on it. Alright, let's push this button. New. That's very convenient.
The pump started working. Then this is a button to operate it. So does it come
Something
out at the bottom?
Came out of a tube. Let's see what it is. That's the C-shaped thing.
This is the part that was in the tank.
It got sucked out by the pump and came out of here. C-shaped piece, and now we jam that back in the other thing.
And now we can turn both lights on.
Hopefully.
Yay! I think this piece will fit right in. Let's try it.
Is this the water temple? Yes. It has
feels-
massive Ocarina of Time water temple vibes.
Fits perfectly.
Oh, the light turned off. I wonder what stopped working.
Maybe the connection between the two switches is broken.
That's highly possible. Alright, let's try changing the switch then.
Damn, water levels, you can say that again.
Let's turn the switch on. The locker side of the room lit up. Double lights! All the way across the room.
Finally.
I think the hose will attach here.
It's about time. Then we can connect to the other. Okay.
You're right, let's try it.
Whee!
Ooh, the rubbery sound.
The music box is playing.
Have you heard this one before?
Don't know.
Is
They made me not
this is the
care
music
to-
the music box of Luna was playing?
Is it the same one?
That's the same song, isn't it?
Don't remember.
I think so. I believe so. Yes, but this is it? I thought something else would happen.
I like the sound this makes, and this melody. It just makes me want to sing.
Of all times, you...
What do you even match on a la 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 la? There's no la la that fits on this song.
La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la, Latifah sucks ass at la 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 la, loving the melody.
La 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 la. There you go.
Sorry to interrupt, Diana, but the drawer in the music box is open.
You're right. Who would have thought that my singing would open it?
Yeah, sure, what you said. Who would have thought?
There's a note inside.
Note 3. Fill the room with water.
I'm guessing the shower head. Oh.
Oh, cutscene.
What's going on? Did I do something I shouldn't have?
No clue, but this is bad. At this rate, the whole room will be full of water.
No, the door out is still locked. I don't want to drown.
Me neither, but we still have some time. We have to stay calm and think. Easy. So, first things first, Why can't I activate that here?
That's one way to submerge the box.
Well, yeah. How else are you gonna do it?
Just spray it with those.
Submerge, not spray.
Yeah, but if that machine is like completely wet, I would think it assumes it's submerged. The lid on the drain is closed.
And now,
Oh.
Tifa dies.
But it's too early to...
Why did I skip all of that? Why did I think it was gonna be the same? I don't think this is really the time to do that.
You're right, but what should we do about the water?
The door won't open and we can't stop for water. There must be something we can do. Yeah,
Wait.
because if it's not this, then it's this.
The lid is closed now. If everything goes as planned, the room will fill with water.
How are we gonna press the reset button? Okay, it reset by itself. Good. I think the water's all drained away now.
I feel like that would take hours to go through this tiny drain.
Fast forward.
That was scary. You think it's okay to go out?
Restart? Reset.
The button is flashing.
It wasn't doing that before. Maybe it's because the room was filled with water.
The door should open if we push this.
That's what the note said. Okay, let's push it.
Oh, that's the least I expected. I thought the other door would open.
That's real freaking neat. Ooh, yellow door. Okay.
That lid thing was horrible.
That was horse shit. Yeah.
The rest was all fine. The lid...
What's that door here? I was right.
This door isn't marked on the map.
Oh yeah. Imagine still being in that cabin.
Nope, it's locked up tight. It looks like you need to put a code in here.
Anything come to mind?
All I can tell is that it's an 8-digit number.
An 8-digit number.
Check some of the... Oh, actually I can check that
I
myself.
mean, we have a 6 and a 2... Wait. A 5 and a 3-digit number.
Why do you get a 5 and a 3-digit?
279515540.
I don't think... I think we're just at a lock. Let's try it.
27951
540.
540.
I think we're at a lock.
That's not it.
This is D.
Oh my god. Do we have any
Continue.
other 8-digit numbers?
Enter an 8-digit number. I wrote it down as a question because I'm quite sure we're... Can you check the flow?
What's this?
Something we didn't
Why do we have a note that just says question marks? Can I check what?
Can you check the flow? I think there's a lock on this one. Oh, you can't see that yet.
What the Did we see any other numbers?
Nah, we're definitely locked.
If we multiply the numbers, I think they're gonna get too big.
I'm telling
Times 12 times 9.
you, it's a lock.
Wait. 27951 times 12 times 9 times 5. Nah, that's too long. That's 15 million something. Wait, that is 8 digits. 1509354.
If you get through.
No.
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. I can't think.
That would have been sick though.
Wonder if there are any hints around here.
Hints. Hints.
Now you can probably see there's a lock. Hey, we got more options again.
Hey, we unlocked new storylines for everybody.
Nice.
Oh look, there's one where Q talks to Zero. Okay. This is so aggravating.
Well, this is a good moment to save.
Yes, it is. Oh my god.
I'm gonna delete the notes.
Double saving
Or
like
the
cool
number
people.
notes.
These two puzzle rooms were definitely harder than the previous ones.
I don't want to say this last one was hard. We just overlooked this one stupid little thing.
Yeah, that was... You did 2 rooms. Progress. Yes, progress. I feel like
Yes, we did.
2 is kind of the average for our streams of this game.
No, we've had streams where we only did 1.
Yeah,
In the
because we
beginning.
also had way more story.
That is true. True, it depends on that. Because now it goes like very quickly,
Yeah.
like one room to the other, one room.
No. Okay, new thing to memorize for myself. When in doubt, click on everything and in every single possible combination of states. Which is rough. If a math room was hard, aside from finding the lock, you gotta brush up. No, that's the beauty. I don't. I don't wanna lie. I told one of my I asked one of my high school math teachers, like, whenever am I ever gonna stand in line at a supermarket and I want to calculate the surface area of the conveyor belt that I put the items on. And then he looked at me and was like, yeah, I probably don't. But you also don't always have a calculator in hand. And back then, that was before the advent of smartphones, back then we believed that. And then smartphones came out. And then I realized I don't need to do math ever in my life.
I think every student in school has asked itself the question, when am I ever going to use this?
Yeah.
And unless the answer is in a field that needs math, the answer is never.
Yeah.
But the answer is when you play games like this.
I fully get that some people find maths interesting. I don't. And I fully get that this is possible for a human being to do in their brain. I can't. All I need, however, to get through life is to understand what I'm supposed to do, like earlier when you were throwing all of these weird words around, like fractions and whatever. As long as I can Google the question, I can find the answer. And that's all I ever needed in my life.
I felt like one extra hint would have made it easier.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Well.
Little did you know you wouldn't need math in the supermarket, you need it for visual novels. Yeah, I didn't expect that back then.
My teacher did not prepare me for this.
No. Math is about teaching a kind of logic which is applicable in other fields of problem solving. But you should know how percentages work just for statistics, etc. Yeah, I feel like
but that's a kind
a little bit is not bad, but
I don't know, I wouldn't even put that under math.
Did you just say fog?
No, I was gonna say something else.
Yeah, I could tell, but what were you trying to say, because I couldn't tell that?
But something that didn't make sense. But we made progress, we're through it. I must also say we're gonna call it a night now, because I've been out of something to drink for a while.
That's a skill issue. You could have gotten a refill.
Yeah, but taking a break like just before the end of stream sucks.
Why? If you need something to drink, you need something to drink.
Nah, then I rather
Self-care is important, people. Stay hydrated.
The extra 10 minutes.
So,
Break before is annoying.
I would have gotten you something to drink.
I know you would have. But we're through it. We're good. We're gonna make it to the
numbers
end.
and perfect squares are like basic algebra.
Nah.
Yes, and I don't need that in my life. I do not need that in my life. No. I can tell you that not once ever in my work life have I needed those things. No.
Very true.
But that's also because of the field I work in. Like Psycho said, if you work in a field where, you need that kind of like logical way of thinking about things, then
I've worked with statistics, and even then I didn't need statistics. And
Are you
even
drunk?
then I didn't need it.
Yeah, just put things in Excel and had that crunch the numbers for me.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I do the creative approach to a solution, but the rest I let the machines do.
I'm happy we made it through. And sometimes
Yes.
it just clicks, and then it's fine.
Yeah, like we solved all the puzzles around the ones we struggled with.
Yeah, we've had
Like
puzzles
with the
which...
water thing room now. We had everything up until that point, we had everything after. We knew what to do immediately after that thing, like instinctively. Just that stupid drink.
And we've had plenty of math puzzles which we were able to solve. That's not really the thing. But sometimes you get too much information or too little information and things don't make sense. The thing is, there needs to be a click with the info. And if there's no click, you can think all you want, it doesn't happen.
Said it before, saying it again. Once you realize how the game designers want you to like approach things, it gets easier. Except I don't click on everything. Math is less about numbers and more about thinking. But thinking about numbers. Therein lies the crux. Numbers are my kryptonite. Yeah. I'm happy your username is Eviora000 because that I can conceptualize.
We have you for the math, we don't.
Yeah, it's like with Mame with an 18 at the end. I know what an 18 is. I can count to 18. I'm good.
Absolutely good.
And now I need to go to bed. Numbers make me tired.
Now that you mentioned Mame, I'm quite sure I saw Mame come online.
Yes, playing Disco Elysium.
Yes, indeed. How about we go say hi there? Get all of this math out of our systems?
And complain at Mame for having a number in his name.
Basically that.
I was just pissed at the math because you wouldn't show me the table.
It's not that we wouldn't show you, it's
I
that
couldn't.
you then have to completely go out and open
Yes.
the thing.
It was not on purpose.
They
Why?
should have added a button to
Yes.
open it on the screen.
This is one of a few puzzles where you cannot check the info on. And I don't know why they did it like that.
You'd have to close the puzzle and go out of it.
Thought I could probably solve a thing from the tail on. Probably, yeah.
I felt the table was a bit unclear.
I still think you got stuck on multiplication versus addition. Because the numbers you gave me at points were just this plus this must be that.
Yeah, I was stuck at that in the beginning until you mentioned it out. But I was thinking
happens.
as well with the table, I'm looking at it now. It should have been able to deduct by getting the numbers in. Like if you know one, you should be able to get the other, but the one you know doesn't tell you anything in the table, so...
Well, that's why you have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadow Realm card game to give you an idea, to like help you, okay, this has to be lower than this, but higher than that.
Well, yeah. I even suggested doing that for that reason.
We did that for a bit.
Yeah. But
then I
it
got
wasn't
tired
enough,
of it.
yeah.
Anyway, if you cannot stick around for the raid, please check out Mame whenever it's convenient, using this link, for example. You should. He's playing Disco Elysium? I think it's Elysium. That's how I pronounce it. Which
However
is
you want.
that game, yes. Which is a top-down, I want to say philosophical RPG, if you've never seen it. It's kind of weird in the sense that it more deals with human emotions versus the typical RPG stuff, I want to say. Yeah. Maybe we'll see the scenes next time. Oh, Wednesday, 2025.
I mean, seeing how we're locked on that road,
Sunday.
there's
Probably
a high
Sunday.
chance we're not going to see it soon.
Oh wait, we don't have we don't have a password.
Yeah.
At some point.
We'll get there.
That's the plan.
Between now and 2025, I want to say.
Yeah.
Pressing the button? Oh,
Please do.
goes my head thing.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. If you can, please stick around for the ride. We're back on Sunday with hopefully finding answers to questions. Bye!
Bye!